Alrighty, my lovelies, welcome back in for another broadcast. And happy heckin' Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are taking a spontaneous trip back out to Finland for some more My Summer Car. I want to be ready for Monday when I do the inspection to get this thing street legal. So we're going to be doing some jobs tonight. We're going to be delivering some firewood. There's probably a couple septic jobs that I can take advantage of. And after all of that is over, I should get my post order in from the last time that we played this game, where I bought some wheels and I bought some rims, and then we can take them over to Flatari and have him do the deed, put them together, and then I can put them on the Satsuma and hopefully be ready for Monday. Barack Obama Lama Ding Dong, I am sitting today, my friend. Congratulations to everybody who bet on me sitting. And before we fire it up, because I really don't know what time it is in game. I don't want to waste any time.
Let's go to 9,666,666 roulettes party. Black for blankies, black
that's
for blankies.
That's a lot of months. That's more than...
For blankies, black for
that's more...
Black for black for blankies.
Coming in with the prime for 26 damn months. Over 2 years of support, Tidep. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. Welcome back in. Happy Saturday. I hope you were excited for some My Summer Car because that is what I'm serving up tonight. Can I get a couple blankies in my chat, please? And thank you. And let's get to it, chat. Let's do some dad jokes. I recently discovered that I'm terrified of elevators, so I'm taking steps to avoid them. You know, 15 years after the show ended and people are still making Friends references. I don't get it. No one told me life was going to be this way. I still remember the last thing that my grandfather said before kicking the bucket. He looked me right in the eye and said, "Hey, you want to see how far I can kick this bucket?" There are your dad jokes. I hope you enjoy. All courtesy of Barack Obama Lama Ding Dong and the Channel Points redemption system. Let's get to it, chat. Let's figure out where we're at, what we got going on, and how much time I have in the day to chop some wood. Because that's probably going to be what we do in the very beginning. Oh my good golly gosh, it's instrumental mayonnaise with the tier 3 sub. 39 damn months.
Finally able to catch a live stream.
Hello,
and
Mayo.
A game that I'm caught up on.
Hell yeah.
Would you please say hi to my lovely betters half, Elisa? She has
Elisa,
listened to
hello.
your voice for hundreds of hours.
Oh,
but
God.
can't watch anything but Stardew because of motion sickness.
Okay, Elisa, first off, I'm so sorry. Many a significant other have been subjected to my voice, probably against their will. I hope I grew on you over time or at least became tolerable. Hello, Elisa. Also, Mayo, thank you so much for the 5 damn subs and 1 for 39 months. I appreciate the hell out of you. Welcome back in. Lovely to see you as always. You say that you're caught up on this game. I am not caught up on the VODs channel. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's so much more. But hey, you know what? That's okay because I can give you the lowdown. You've seen more than what I've done in this particular iteration of My Summer Car. Something bad happened in my last save file involving my Satsuma. And so I think there's like 5 episodes left of the particular... There's a VODs channel. What's the VODs channel? Shut up, chat. I update it. I'm almost done updating it. So there was something really bad that happened to my Satsuma. And I decided, you know what? At this point, like, it would be easier for me to start from scratch and do it again. So that's what I did. We started a new save file. And the way that you can tell the difference is my old save file had a red Satsuma and my new one has a blue one. So if you've been watching the series over on Twitch, she's nodding yes, she can tolerate you. Oh, thank God. Okay. I caught up on Twitch VODs. It's okay. I know the history. Okay. All right. Good. Okay, great. Well, hey, Mayo, I got to thank you again, man. 5 subs and 1 for that long is definitely quite a feat. I appreciate you. It's lovely to see you for tonight's stream. I hope you've been having a good day. And we all tolerate you. Don't worry, Pookie. That's the nicest thing you've ever said about me. Thank you. What did I do to deserve this mercy? All right, I don't think this fits in here. Yeah, okay, it fits, whatever. Let me get my meters taken care of first, and then we can go from there. So, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Is that a Hawk Tua flag? Yeah. If you guys haven't seen, if you guys haven't seen my posters, I'll show them to you when I go into the room next. It'll be in just a minute here. But yeah, I'm excited for tonight because we're taking the biggest step towards completing the story, if you will. I know I have to compete in the rally race, and then I need to okay, listen, I don't need to kill the guy, but I need him to wind up dead. The driver of the yellow vehicle. And once I'm done with the rally race, getting my Satsuma inspected, reverse order on those ones, and then that guy dies and his girlfriend starts dating me, then I think we are on a fast track to complete the game. There's a lot of stuff that I could do, like there's the whole thing with Yok and getting his what's it? His thingamajig, his suitcase full of money. But I don't know if I want to do that. Because I'm making decent money right now. I have a modded job into the game. I'm also going to mod in another job later on. Hello, loser. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Sir Carl, welcome in tonight as well. But yeah, I have some other means of making money, so I don't want to go down that route with Yok. But I would love to help him move. However, he has not called me on the rare occasion that I leave the phone plugged in. So that is another thing that I'm thinking about doing tonight. When I go to bed, leaving my phone plugged in and seeing if I'm lucky enough to be graced by Yok's goodness so that we can drive him home in his drunken stupor. I will also be taking the pickup truck for that. I'm not going to be taking the van because I believe that he will get into the pickup truck. And I think it's just much easier to drive that thing. So, yeah, I think that's about it. For the rest of the day, I have no idea what time it is, but I kind of want to just go and chop wood. I know you guys don't like the flies, so let me take care of them really fast. And then we can go down, chop some wood, pile it up, get ready to deliver it. Probably tomorrow, I would imagine. It's not going to be the rally race or anything, so I don't have to worry about anyone crashing into me. And by the way, if you missed the last My Summer Car stream, I had my first death. I was pulling out of doing the delivery job, and I was just reading chat. I had Mr. Borkles in my ear. I was revving the engine. I didn't hear it coming, and the rally racer drove head on right into me. There was no way I was going to survive it. Didn't have my seatbelt on. Even if I did, I don't think I would have lived. But it wasn't that bad. I wasn't too far out of town. I was able to walk to the pickup truck, and all of my stuff was still there. Like, for the most part, a couple things went flying out. And the only thing that I ended up losing wound up at the landfill. So I was able to go grab that and complete all of the deliveries, which I believe are all done now. So yeah, you killed Mr. Borkles? No. I put Mr. Borkles in a terrible situation and someone else killed him. Someone else did it. Your death was funny? Thank you. I actually wasn't that disappointed about it. Even if I had to, like, find a way to get back to my pickup truck, if I wasn't in the location that I was at, frankly, I thought it was funny. I thought it was totally appropriate death because there wasn't any jank bullshit that was happening in the game. I didn't get stranded and dehydrated. It was a really quick, done and done. And I deserved it. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if I was paying attention, though, if I would have ended up with any better luck because of, like, the circumstances of where the crash occurred at. It was over the top of, like, it's this little hill that crests where the Pigman is located. And like, he just came flying over that hill. So unless I heard him, which I didn't, then I don't think that there was going to be really any hope for me in, taking care of that. So I watched the Minecraft live today, and some of the new stuff is insane. I saw the Gassed on Twitter. I didn't watch I didn't watch their live, announcements or anything, but that had me really excited. The Gassed. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know where you find it, if you bring it, back through a portal or something like that. It's so happy. I know, right? But yeah, I don't know if you find it like through a portal or excuse me, if you bring it through a portal or if you find it in a biome. But it does look really, really fucking cool. And it's kind of gotten me to want to go back into Minecraft, which is another reason why I've been putting the pedal down on My Summer Car. You guys all know that this is the game that's currently occupying my Monday slot. And that's when I normally play Minecraft. So I got to beat this game before I get back into Minecraft. And, yeah. So, who did what, by the way? Paul coming in with the gifted sub. A tier 3 gifted sub, Gemini. My friend, you are no stranger. Welcome back into the HaLLoW following. Emotes and ad-free viewing, all courtesy of Paul. You know how it works. I hope you enjoy. And Paul, thank you again very much for your support. I appreciate it. Dave, hello. Do you ever play 5M? Dave, I used to. Back in the day, I've been away from the roleplay scene for quite a while. I'll probably go back into it at some point. I don't know when. But the big thing I'm looking at right now is Red Dead roleplay. That's been something I've wanted to get into for a little while, and I've been yeah, there's been some stuff. Stardew Sunday, I am sensing a theme. Minecraft Monday, yes, it used to be Satsuma Saturday as well. So this isn't really too out of the ordinary for my schedule, but it hasn't been officially in my schedule for a little while now. I like alliteration, Espresso. Whenever I can make some sort of alliteration, or whatever the counterpart is for vowels. I can't remember what that is, but consonants, is that it? Or no, that's now I'm all confused. You know what I'm talking about, though. Whenever I can make like a nice branding thing, I'll do it. My first one that I ever did was back in my YouTube days. When I first started uploading to YouTube, it was like I was like 100 subscribers at most, and it was Freak the Fuck Out Friday. And then I had to cancel it because everybody got demonetized and you couldn't say fuck anymore. So I stopped doing that. But it was, I would play, you know, some horror games or something like that. Just something that would, you know, just give me a good fright. Constipation. Thank you, Mayo. Duh. God, I feel like Dumb and Dumber when they are like Samsonite. It was right in front of us the whole time. Trombone Tuesday and Trombone Thursday, Gville. That is wishful thinking, but you know what? We all go through desperate periods in our career. I might get to that point down the road. Who knows? All right, let me just double check that I am indeed still adding to the pile here because it looks pretty filled. Yes, I am. Okay. I need the full 3K from this, and we did over half of it on the last stream. Usually, this is how I like to start off when I have a random day. If I haven't set up for the day, like if I haven't gone in and, you know, set things up to where I'm on a fresh day, on, you know, new morning, then I like to spend the rest of my evening just chopping wood, getting ready for the next wood job. It's a quick $3,000, and it definitely will go a long ways in helping me out with the Satsuma purchases, because in addition to the wheels, there's a lot of other stuff that I can add into the Satsuma that I would love to. I just need to get all the money for it, and that might take a little while. So, you see here, it adds some weird lore to the giant bones you find in the Nether. Really? Okay, interesting. I always wondered if there was like a lore aspect to the fossils. You also find them in the overworld as well. So I was always curious to know if there was going to be ever, you know, anything else with them. I don't want to say this in a bad way, but sometimes Minecraft feels a little directionless in what they release. So I like it when there's clarification, if you will, of what's going on. Also, Donnie. Hello, Donnie. Donnie coming in with the 31 damn month resub. Thank you so much, Donnie. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome back in. And happy Saturday. How you doing, Donnie? Always good to see you in my chat. I hope you're having a great day today. We are chopping wood. Trying to waste the rest of the day that I have here. So that way I can go out and deliver it tomorrow. Actually, I think I might be done. Yep, it's not going up anymore. I'm all done. Yeah, I wanna not let the firewood job go to waste. If I do it early, then it'll respawn by the end of the stream, and then I can do it maybe on the next stream. I'll chop the wood offline, but I might be able to do it on the next stream. And just make a little bit more money. Each one of these bursts of cash is another car part I can get. And I never realized that some of those car parts, they're not even $1,000. So, you know, I can really, oh God, I can really stretch it a long ways if I just am diligent about getting this done and being ready with it at the beginning of streams. It's really not that bad of a drive either. I don't have to go too far out of my way. So, yeah. They're also adding in built-in shaders. I saw that. It was called, like, Vibrant something, right? Okay, I'll just put that one in there because I have one random spare. And then you can come over here. I already have one that's up in my house. Filled with wood in case I require it. Let me see here. And then you can go right here. All nice and neat like. And I think that should do it. I also don't think I need the digging bar at all. So, like, I'm not gonna mess with my frame on the Satsuma, so I'll just tuck that off in the side and let's go grab the tractor. And actually, wait, I don't even need to grab the tractor. I think I'll spend the rest of what time I have left, which is not a whole lot, unloading all of the stuff that I have in my vehicles because I know I have a lot of random doodads here and there, and I don't want to be looking for them. And then in the morning, we can get out. We can go deliver the wood. Come back into... Actually, wait a minute. I wonder how long it's taking for my post order to arrive. Because technically, I ordered that, I believe, on Saturday. And if it takes 2 days to arrive, then tomorrow should... No! I swear to God, Bay, it would... You motherfucker, you did it again! Ah! Ah! Why? My God, Bay, thank you very much for the one... You did it again! No! Hi, Bay. Thank you for the 3,015 biddies. Lovely to see you. That's me. Thank you, Brian, for representing me. Thank you. I appreciate... No, Bay! No! Not again. Not again. No! Thank you, Bay, for the 1,005 biddies. Again, I appreciate you. Liz, thank you for the 100 biddies. Oh, my good golly gosh. And Brian... Thank you again for the 602. I appreciate you a lot for that. All right. So, like I said, it's going to be probably a work day because I think my package is coming in tomorrow. So, we'll go off. We'll deliver the wood first thing in the morning. We will... I actually might even be able to do that a little bit early because if I wake up at 2 a.m., I'll go out. I'll pick up Yak, drop him off, and then come back in. You know what? Let me get this bad mamma jamma set up for the Yak adventure because I really do have a feeling that he might be getting a hold of me. I think that should be good. I don't really need very much more other than that. I should probably grab a mosquito spray and put it in the glove box. Also, hello, Jerry Seinfeld, the bee. Good to see you back in my house once again. Oh, God damn it. Did we do the totem? I was really looking forward to Bay getting... Catman, listen. I want you to... Shit, he's in the pit already. I want you to know down there that I very much appreciate you, but I guess the rules are the rules, so... See you in a little bit. So thoughtful. This is why society is turning into a big old conglomerate of anti-heroes. It's because people do the nice thing, and then what happens? The opposite happens. You knew it was coming sooner or later? Yeah, I figured. All right, let me see here. You guys are a bunch of monsters, you know that? You know what? You're a bunch of monsters is what you guys are. Thank you so... Oh my God, I just remembered I have a fish trap out here. I have not checked it in so damn long. Holy hell. Oh my God. Going back to Hitman. Have a nice night all. So okay, listen. I said monsters before, and I was being hyperbolic. Now, you guys are being monsters. Liz, thank you for the 601. The source of my gray hairs. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate the 601. Thank you, thank you. It's probably full of leeches. It's full of dead fish. I'll tell you that much. I have not checked this thing in a very, very, very long time. So I should hopefully have some fish in here. I hope. I hope. All right, let me see here. What the fuck? Espresso! Espresso coming in with the heckin' gifted sub. Espresso, thank you so much. Your second one in the channel. Congratulations, Bay Area guy. If you are out there lurking, you are now a member of the HaLLoW following. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the ad-free viewing. All courtesy of Espresso and their generosity. Espresso, thank you very much. I appreciate your support, friend. All right, so no fish. Bit of a bummer. It's okay, though. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to go back inside, and I'm going to check my job list up on the map. Can I give you a tip on the fish trap? Yeah, go for it, Trevor. What do you got? Because sometimes, Trevor, it's a little bit inconsistent. I haven't been able to figure out exactly what the solution is to, getting it to work. Does it need bait? No, it does not. You just throw it in like that. But the reason, so I thought that there was going to be fish in here because the way that I've been doing it, while you're typing your response, Trevor, the way that I've been doing it is I put the fish trap here and I got fish here. And what I did was I opened the trap here and I grabbed the fish and I bring them out and then I close the trap. So I never touched it. Once I found the position, you get more fish if the trap is in the water at the middle island. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I hit the, oh God, I'm tapped out. I don't know how I did that. What the fuck? Okay. All right. We're back. Holy shit. That scared the hell out of me. All right. Well, if that is the case, then friends, we are going to be taking a quick little boat ride so that I can drop this off tonight because I will not have time mañana. Looks like we're doing good on fuel. Let's go. Maybe you have to move it when you collect it for it to reset. Maybe, Mayo, but I've collected it several times and it always gave me fish again. So my assumption was that it was just in a good spot. However, what Trevor says tracks. I don't get a lot of fish out here at all. I think in total I've gotten like 7 fish. I got the order of 4 the first time I brought it to Grandma, and I think I have 3 in my fridge right now. And then maybe plus like 1 of them that I burned the first time. Oh, God damn it, Faye! I'm not going to react anymore. I will not react anymore. Faye, thank you for the 1005. I appreciate you. Redhead, welcome into the broadcast tonight. Good to see you as always. Doesn't hurt to try something different. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to freak out. You have the power to leave at any point, Espresso. Stop it! Oh, my God! So, listen, I'm just going to throw it out there right now. Most of the people who watch My Summer Car do not watch Star Wars Outlaws. Or maybe not most, but there is definitely a double-digit number of people, upwards in the 30s and the 40s, that watch My Summer Car that don't watch Outlaws. You could not fucking fathom what I went through last night. You couldn't. You have no idea what I've been through. I thought I was done getting forged in the fire and the flames, but here I am once again in hell. Y'all are confusing my toddler and he's getting sad. It's not the whole song. All right, so just remember the villain origin story, loser, started with Bay. Just keep that in mind. It wasn't me, it was Bay. TNT, thank you again, by the way, for the 1005 biddies. And Samula coming in with the 25-month resub, just here for the baby shark. Okay, ban Samula. Just Samula, thank you for the over 2 years of sub support. I appreciate you a lot. Welcome back in. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing wonderful, friendo. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. Oh, I I fell asleep to that stream last night, I can comment on the Star Wars Outlaws stream. So Espresso, you were right there with me then. There was so much. And I was in the middle of like a big aerial battle. Not aerial, it was in the middle of space. But like I was trying to do my thing, unbeknownst to me, against enemies that kept respawning. That's beside the point. And all I had was fucking baby shark in my ear the entire time. Okay. Engine shut off. Exit driving mode. What the fuck, Faye? What the fuck do you mean he beat you to it, TNT? What the hell do you mean he beat you to it? Grandma Shark. You guys are horrible. You're horrible. And by the way, Bay, you're horrible for those 10,000 biddies. Thank you, my friend, so very much for the bits. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, TNT, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Redhead. Enjoy. That's the best dance move I got. I'm in a boat. I don't have a lot of wiggle room. Liz, thank you very, very much. I appreciate the 505 biddies. TNT, thank you again for the gifted sub to Redhead. Once again, Samula, thank you for the 25 months. And I suppose I have to thank the one, the only Bay Area Fire for their incredibly generous and highly sadistic 10,002 biddies. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. I will now be muting sound alerts for the rest of the stream. And possibly the rest of the year. Bits don't trigger a hype train. So, two things, loser. One, bits do indeed trigger a hype train. And we have more than enough to trigger a hype train based on what has happened. But you cannot trigger via the same person. So let's say that you dropped 100 biddies on 3 different occasions. That wouldn't make a hype train. It would only count you as one of the 3 actions that is required. That's number 1. Number 2, hype trains are only every hour. And it's to make them feel a little bit more special. I thought about making them every 2 hours, but you guys always have one at the beginning of the stream. And if I made them every 3 hours, then we would only get the one at the beginning of the stream and then never another one. So I have them on every hour. So the next time that we can do one is in about like 15, 20 minutes here, something like that. It also won't trigger in the same hour. Yes, exactly, Catman. You can set what the cooldown is, but the lowest one is what Catman said. It's an hour, and that's where I have mine set at. So 10,000 subs and HaLLoW will get an inflatable shark costume and dance to the song. I wasn't saying that. I was reading that from chatter, so I want to be extra super clear. That is not happening. I mean, maybe it does. I'm not turning on a camera for it, though. For real, though, Bay, you were incredibly generous with the bits last night. You're being generous with them again tonight. I very, very much appreciate the 10,000 bits, man. Thank you so much. Clipping that in the right places, get the hell out of here. You get out of here. By the way, hi, Bob. It's good to see you tonight, Bob. Welcome into the broadcast this evening. I am going insane. You heard it, chat? You heard? No, you didn't hear shit, god damn it. Liz coming in with the 2 gifted subs, Big C and Mackenzie. Welcome in, welcome back. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the ad-free viewing, all courtesy of Liz. And ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that brings us to the sub goal for the day. Give me a moment before we go to bed. We will do the secret merch item giveaway. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Liz, for the 2 gifted subs. And everybody, thank you so much for the love. Seriously, you guys have been very, very generous, not only tonight, but as of late. Very, very much appreciate you guys so very much. All right, let's go. Let's go. Get the hell out of here. We finally got the fish trap in the right place. ISO, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you tonight. Good to see you. I hope you're doing wonderful. And if you are averse to the song Baby Shark, I would leave right now while you can. I'll be right back. Gotta go heat up some pizza. Bachelor life tonight. Catman. Ooh. Are you gonna get the beer too? All right. So I have to get set up for a secret merch item giveaway. We're going to get our meters taken care of while I'm doing that. And I'll just offer a very quick little explanation for you guys who may or may not know about the secret merch item. In the bot... Hold that thought.
This VOD needs to be uploaded with a warning label.
Oh, this one and the Outlaws one. Don't worry. They both will be. They both will be, absolutely. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So, in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you guys will see my sub goal. Every time I go live, I try to hit 30 subs. And because of you guys' insane generosity, I usually hit it. And when I hit it, we do a secret merch item giveaway. And some of you guys might be wondering, secret merch item, what is that?
It is a secret.
Every single year, I pick a brand new item. And I give it out one at a time. For the most part, sometimes I do some special ones, but for the most part, it's one at a time whenever I hit the sub goal. And only the people who win the item know what the item is. It's top secret. It's super fun. I really enjoy doing this. I've been doing it for a few years. And this particular secret merch item was launched in February, at the beginning of February, so it's brand new for the most part. I guess it's brand new for anybody who hasn't won it before. So with that out of the way, let me go over the rules really fast for you guys. It's pretty simple. Let me see here. Getting the keyword together first. There we go. Okay. The rules are very simple. I have 3 of them. Rule number 1, you must be present to enter and claim your prize. You cannot enter for somebody else. And you have to be here when I do the drawing, which I will do in, let's just say like 5 minutes. I'll start a timer. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, limit 1 per person. If you are one of the handful of people that has already won this item over the course of the last month and a half, you cannot win it again. So please do not enter the giveaway. There's still a lot of people out there that have not won one, and I don't want to waste too much time in drawing names for people who are ineligible, who have won it already. And rule number 3, the most important rule of all, you have to promise me that you're going to keep it at... What the fuck is going on with my lights? What's going on with my lights? You have to promise me that you're going to keep it a secret, because that is the whole point of the secret merch item. You are going to be a secret keeper if you win one. And ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to enter the secret merch item giveaway, all you have to do is type Baby Shark into chat after I have typed it. Get your entries in. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, I will do the drawing 5 minutes after I wake up. I'm going to spend the rest of the evening getting things together. I'll go to bed. I'll start the timer, and whenever the timer goes ding, 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 I'll do the drawing then. All right. I think that I am ready. I don't believe that there's anything else I can do. I need to take care of my meters. Don't get me wrong, and I might as well do this while I'm out here too. I don't think I'll be bringing Mr. Borkles if Yock calls us. I'm banking on Yock to call me because I know he pays me money, and I'm all about money right now. I need to get as much as possible for the Satsuma, so I'm very much hoping that he calls me. Okay, let me see here. Is there anything that I need from here? Diesel, I don't believe I need that. Okay, I think we're good to go, chat. I believe we are ready. What's up, Shackleton? How you doing? Welcome in. Good luck in the giveaway, friends. I see a lot of you lurkers coming out from the shadows. Anybody can enter the giveaway. All you have to do is be following my channel so you can type in the chat. That's it. So get your entries in. And, yeah, like I said, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. All right. Meters are all taken care of. I got my coffee from Anyana. And I think that I am ready to go to bed. Who did it? TNT coming in with the gifted sub. Dave, you are no stranger, Dave. Welcome back in for your second month, the HaLLoW following. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. I appreciate you, TNT. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I think I'm good. Oh, that's what I was coming in here to check. I wanted to see. That's not my fuel, right? That's... Okay, I'm half right now. I think I should use the jerry can. just to make, or at the very least, I should bring it. So that way I don't run into any snags. I'm a little bit nervous about putting it in the back because if it falls out, it's not exactly a beer case. It's not exactly a bag of chips. It's something that's a little bit more valuable. So the secret merch item is Belzona 2121 polyurethane-based flexible coating grade abrasion resistant elastomer. I specifically said don't leak it. That was like the rule. That was one of them. ISO, now I have to ask you why Belzona 2121 polyurethane-based flexible coating grade abrasion resistant elastomer is on your mind. I have to know. Hi, Mr. Merkles! Hello. Okay, and I know someone was I think it might have been Mayo, or no, it was Napez. Napez, I think, was asking about my poster, or my flag in the, what's up, Professional? How you doing? One of y'all nerds gifted me a sub, and I haven't been here in forever. What's up, bro? How you doing? Welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. Yeah, so this is, these are my posters. I have, the Bewitched album, Dave Matthews Band.
Saw that there was a secret merch item giveaway and thought, sweet, a chance to win it.
Yup.
And then I remembered I just became an eligible Black 4 Cry Black 4 lol.
You did. Indeed, you did. Hey, by the way, that reminds me, Fire Ferret, congrats on winning that giveaway. I have a quick question for you guys. Birdman, thank you for the posture check. So, my mom has been Professional coming in with a gifted sub, going to Goodman. Goodman, if you are out there, welcome back in for your second year. Happy anniversary. Enjoy the new sub badge, courtesy of Professional and their generosity. Thank you very much, Professional. I appreciate you a lot for that. Can I get a couple blankies in chat? Why wouldn't it be? I mean, what other brand of polyurethane-based flexible coating grade abrasion-resistant elastomer would you have besides Belzona 2121? ISO? Never change. Never change. All right, important question before I go to bed. My mom has told me over the last few days that she's gotten a lot of static coming through audio-wise on my stream. I can't watch my stream when I'm live, and the VOD doesn't have the static on it. I think it is her computer. I need to figure it out. But I thought, MRK, Mama HaLLoW is a liar. There's been no... Don't you gaslight my mom! Are you there? So I was just wondering, I'll pose the question to you guys. Has anybody here noticed any static over the last several streams or something? Not static, it's just Baby Shark. It's her computer, no static here. Sounds fine to me, no static. I'm not hearing static. Okay, Mom, we'll get your PC taken care of. It's probably just an old driver or something like that. We'll get it squared away. Are you hearing static tonight, Mom? Are you hearing static on stream tonight? Have you heard it tonight? I'm sure I can get it updated, no problem. It's probably just some goofy shit that's going on. It's definitely her computer, although I'm on an Xbox and I hear no static. Not at all. Okay, my mom hasn't heard any static tonight. All right, good. Yet. Oh, God damn it. Okay. All right. All right. It's okay, Mom. I figured it was your computer. Sometimes people like to let things fly under the radar because they think it's just them. I also am very confident in the way that I think I hold myself on stream. So if I don't behave like something is going wrong, then the audience doesn't usually think that something's going wrong. So I could have been out here being a dumbass the whole entire time. Don't worry, Mom. We'll get you squared away. I'm sure I can figure the problem out. No problem. It's not static. It's your shrill voice. See, that's what I thought. But she insisted. She was like, no, it's definitely not. Also, Missouri, welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. And thank you, chat, for the feedback. I appreciate that. All right, let's get to bed. We'll start the timer. Hopefully, we'll wake up to Yak in the middle of the night. We can take care of our meters, go pick them up. Timer is running. Giveaway in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's go, Yak. I am ready to pick you up, my friend. I am ready to go and get you. It's Yak. I'm drunk and I need a... Yeah, I'm coming, Yak. Don't worry. I'll be there in just a minute. Okay. Let me take care of my meters really fast. First and foremost, I need to do this. I need to eat some sausage. Just make sure we're done with that. Let me get some coffee in me to really... Okay, I thought it was the coffee that was going to make me poop, but... Here, it was not the coffee. We take a quick shower, we'll go to the bathroom, and we'll get the hell out of here. Thank you, Dr. Garrett. I appreciate the 604. You guys are being so damn generous. Here's Here's the main question. Is it just your stream that she hears static on? That's actually a really good question, David. I don't think she really watches many other streams during the day, for the most part. She watches YouTube videos, but that's about it. If you pee in the shower, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No, I can kill 3 birds. I can shower, I can pee, and I can put a big pee stain on the floor. It's great. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, let's go pick up Yak. This is the first time that I picked him up the entire time that I've been playing this game. Or not the entire time. The entire time I've been in this save file. So we'll go grab him, and we're gonna take the pavement. I'm gonna go Grandma's house way, and then like go pavement north to the other one. Only on your streams, and yes, not on the videos or VODs. Yeah, no, so it's never on the VOD. That's part of the reason why I had to ask people, was because I was confused as to whether or not, you know, it was just exclusively a live error or if it was a computer error that you were having. And it does sound like it's on your computer. My theory is it's your audio driver from NVIDIA, because we haven't updated your GPU in a little while. That's my guess. That's my theory. Okay, definitely want that thing on. I believe I am good to go, chat. Mr. Borkles is going to stay behind. Because it is dark 30 right now. I don't remember if there's anything behind me. I hope there's not. Let me get the lights running. I can turn the lights on. I can only do the brights over here. I have to turn the lights on with the dash. I gotta remember that. Okay, here we go. Doesn't feel like there's anything behind me. Easy does it. Nice and gentle. Okay, good. And now, brights.
Oh.
Don't need the wipers on. All right, let's go get Yak. Here we go. Oh, I meant documentaries. Gotcha, Mom. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, something tells me it has something to do with your graphics driver. So we'll get you all updated pretty soon here. We'll check and see if there's an update for Voice Meter Banana. And, yeah. Huh? You're dribbling out a bit. You might want to check your prostate. Excuse me! It's bigger than yours, MRK! I don't think the shower puts a pee stain on, does it? I don't know, Kigo. I don't think it does either. But I have never peed in my apartment before, and I keep getting a big pee stain in my living room. So something tells me that, like, sometimes when you pee, it doesn't actually catalog it accurately, if that makes sense. It doesn't put it where it should be, you know? Espresso, welcome back. The keyword, if you haven't entered already, is baby shark, all one word. I'll be doing the drawing in about 30 seconds here. So if there's anybody else out there that wants to enter the secret merch item giveaway, it'll be happening very, very soon. Hello, Doc. How you doing? Sounds like sleepwalking? Probably. I have no idea what we're talking about, though, because I think I'm sleepwalking right now. I just nod my head. Wait for my name. Enlarged prostate explains a bit about how often you need to pee, I suppose. I pee at a normal rate. Normal flow, normal rate, normal amount. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Easy does it. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm entered right. No, you're not, Catman. Don't you dare. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We're going to be drawing for the secret merch item. I'm going to try not to die in the process. Holy shit. All right, let me get around this curve. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's secret merch item giveaway in 3, 2, 1 is... Ah, fuck me. Fella! God damn it. You know, I think Fella left a little bit earlier. I might have to re-roll this one. As a matter of fact, can we ban Fella so that way he can't pipe up in chat and let me know that he's here? I'm not reading chat right now, so if he messages at this point, it doesn't count. It definitely doesn't count because I need to see it. So if anybody wants to redeem timing Fella out, we could definitely do that. And I would 100% not give him the secret merch item. And I definitely 100% will re-roll the name. I'm just fucking with you. Fella, get your butt in my chat. Where are you at? Fella, get in here. Where are you at, fella? I'm giving you another minute or two. Where are thee? Where art thou, fella? Show yourself. Doc Fitzy timed out fella for 900,000 seconds. Oh, okay, I guess I can re-roll then. It's out of stock, I tried. Oh no! Fella, get your butt in my chat. I'm giving you another 60 seconds. He actually might not be here. I think that's true, Doc. He's usually one of the first people to type something about it being rigged or about someone not being here. He's not autofilling. So you got here after his last message, Doc, and that's the way that it works. You have to be here when somebody is like actively in the chat typing, and then it will autofill. Like, for example, part of the reason why the mods, Steffi specifically, marks people in the dashboard is because if I transfer over to my gaming PC, even if someone has sent a message recently, if it's not in the chat window, I can't autofill their name. So that's why I use the suspicious persons list to get their stuff. So, fella, I'm giving you another 30 seconds. Where are you at? I did say I was going to do the drawing in 5 minutes. Fella, where are you? 6:08. At 6:08 p.m. my time, in 24 seconds, I am going to re-roll. I am going to re-roll. Fella, where are you? Fella, going once. Hello, fella. Are you here? Are you here, fella? Going twice. Where are you at, fella? Oh, it's going to be so funny when he comes back in the chat. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, fella. I do apologize, my friend. It looks like you were not around to redeem your prize. And the new winner of the secret merch item in 3, 2, 1, Papa Chuck. Papa Chuck, my friend, are you out there? Are you lurking? I need you to step out of the shadows and answer 3 questions for me. Number 1, are you here? Which I guess will be answered when you answer the other 2. Number 2, have you won it before? And number 3, the most important one of all, do you promise to keep it a secret? Where you at, Papa Chuck? Show yourself. It is time to claim your prize, my friend. It is time to claim your prize. Clearly rigged because I didn't win it. At the rate we're going, you'll have an opportunity in a minute here. Oh, wait, there he is. What's up, Papa Chuck? How you doing? All right, Papa Chuck. It looks like you are indeed here to claim your prize. Once again, all I need to know is, have you won it before? I don't believe you have, but just confirm it for me. And do you promise to keep it a secret? Have you won it before? Do you promise to keep it a secret? Those are the only 2 things I need to know from you. And specifically, they have to be correct answers. There are incorrect answers to this question. No and yes. Papa Chuck, I will be whispering you after the broadcast is over. I'll write your name down in a minute. Here, my sticky notes are all the way over on, like, way the fuck over there. I moved them out of the way when I replaced my keyboard last night. So yeah, I'll get your name written down in a minute here. And also, when fella gets here, I want everybody to @ him and type lol, okay? Point at him, laugh at him, spam emotes at him. Just maybe type baby shark or something. I don't know. All right. Hello, Yuck. I am here to save the day. What's going on, broski? You can't get in the pickup, can you? Yuck? Yuck, you want to get in the pickup? Can Yuck not get in the pickup? Yuck? Can you get in the pickup, Yuck? Are you able to get in the pickup, Yuck? I can't even grab him. I was going to grab him. I was going to grab him and put him in the truck, but he won't get in the truck. He won't get in the... God damn it. Okay, all right. So now my recourse is to go home and get the van and see if I can get back here in time. Don't go anywhere, Yock. I don't think you will anyway. Go get the damn van. At least now I know. This also confirms for me that I probably will not be able to take Grandma in this vehicle, which is another reason why I need to get the Satsuma running as fast as possible. So, it's a good thing that we identified this. But yeah, for right now, let's get the hell out of here and see if maybe I can still make some money with Yock. I hope I can. I hope so. Sociopath, what's going on? AC 130 inbound. Wait, hang on. We can talk about this. We can settle this like civilized adults. What's up, Sociopath? How you doing? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing wonderful. Happy Saturday. Whee! I remember the first time I played this game. I drove the van at like breakneck speeds, and I got a wobble at breakneck speeds. It's still in episode 1 of My Summer Car, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to see how fast the damn thing would go, and then it started to do the little wobble, you know what I mean? Like, if anybody has gone down a big hill in a skateboard before, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Happy Saturday indeed. I'm surprised they didn't make it have the same identification parameters as the van or Satsuma. I agree. Something tells me that there must just be something hard-coded into the game when you mod it that prevents that sort of stuff from happening. Because then you would be able to use this car in the rally race, you know? But then again, the van is able to be... But then the van would get taken by Uncle. So maybe there is a layer of, you know, I'm sorry, I can't let you do that-ness. And I'm getting a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to get back there on time. I hope I don't disappoint Yock. I really want to try to take him home. I'm not doing anything else for the day. I got up super fucking early just specifically for this, so I don't mind the extra drive. But I definitely am going to have to dump the jerry can into the gas tank of this truck and bring it with me when I go pick up my post order so I can fill it back up because I'm running low. I'm past half a tank, which is basically a death sentence in this game. Just don't brake, HaLLoW, all gas. I assure you, I am braking regularly. I think I can make it back. I think I can. I definitely am trying to keep the pedal down, but I'm also trying not to die. Because usually when I'm going breakneck speeds... Oh, God. Usually when I'm going breakneck speeds, and I catch a little bump, you know, or a little, I catch the lip of the road or something like that. That's where it all goes south. He'll be sleeping at the bus stop. I can wake him up. Sunset coming in with the dad joke. And the, oh God, and the posture check. Give me just a second here, my friend. I've got the swamp coming up right after this. We got the big dip on the right. Swamp is next. Here it comes. Yeah, just got to survive this stretch, and then it's pretty easy after this. Oh, boy. I really have a phobia of that area. The terrible things that have happened to me in that swamp on the left side. Oh, my God. So many times where everything was going so swimmingly. And then all of a sudden, get screwed, cousin! I wonder if he got hit by the train. I could put him on the train tracks and then he'd really get hit by the train. No, stretch right now. Okay, big stretch. I got the stretch done. Oh my God, no! Okay, seems like a great time to put my seatbelt on. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, on the road again. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. I did my best. Oh, hey, neat. An application has moved to in review. That's probably a good sign. Doc, what is the oh God, what is the application for? Oh God. Speaking of which, I haven't checked out HaLLoCraft applications in a long time. Has anybody applied that hasn't gotten approved? It's been a little bit tranquil, I could say, over on HaLLoCraft, because I haven't done a lot of promo for it. I haven't played Minecraft in a little while. I think a little bit of a break is not a bad thing, to be honest, because we want to add in some new updates and do some fancy stuff. And everybody getting a break from the server and being able to go back into it, I think is a good thing. Environmental analyst for the state? Fuck yeah, Doc. Let's go, dude. Putting that big brain to work, that expensive piece of paper. Look at you, man. Good for you. Well, you got to keep me in the loop with it, all right? You got to send me those DMs. I'll be back. If I miss Fella, make sure to do extra ha-has from me. Sounds good, Gemini. I will pass the message along. I wonder where Fella is at. I find it hilarious that he won. If you read them, I do read them. I do. Admittedly, I was really busy today. I didn't have the opportunity to reply when they first came through, and then I forgot about them afterwards. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just need a load of block space for my town and house. Oh, hey, little plays. We got tons of blocks, man. We easily have like 30 blocks on that server. You got tons of blocks that you can work with. Okay, you can borrow some of them, but just return them, okay? All right. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. That was a hell of a lot more violent than I thought it was going to be. That's okay. I was wearing my seatbelt. Here we go. Let's get the van. I messaged him before when there was still time to save it. I really wonder where he went. All right. Let's try, chat. Here we go. Starting it up just like how Manly taught me. Heating up the glow plugs with the ignition. Hell yeah. There we go. All right.
Ei saatana.
All right. I'm going to go the distance. Here we go. Here we go. As in claimed blocks? Oh, we got you. Little plays, actually, probably what I'm going to do is issue, like, I don't know, like a 500% increase for people to claim blocks on anyone who is in the server right now, because then I'm going to start playing it more, and then I'm going to, I think, make a series over on YouTube with it. I would love to play Anarchy, and I would really, really love to see if I can get into any, like, adventures or antics or whatever, and maybe attract some new viewers to the, not only the channel, but also get some people in on the server. Really expand it out a little bit. Who did it? 100 biddies! Oh, God! No! Ow! 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 Why are you calling me a Pepega? What do I do? Mayo, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. I love this game. Last time I played, I left the stove on. Oh, shit. The last time I played, I left the stove on, took the boat out to the shops. Halfway back across the lake, I saw smoke billowing in the distance, walked up to my house ablaze. Leisha, welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. I adore this game as well. I burned my house down twice, once on YouTube and once here in my previous save file. I actually made a new save file because the nonsense that happened after I burnt my house down made it nearly impossible for me to beat the game again. So I decided to start fresh, and that's basically... Oh, God, no. That's basically where we're at right now. Yeah, welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. Does that happen to everyone in this game? No, just the special ones. It's pretty much only if you're really cool. But yeah, what I did was, you can actually see it on my VODs channel. I on National Finland Independence Day, or whatever the day is where they raise the flags on the flagpoles in game. I was out. I was up early in the morning. I made some coffee. I decided that I wanted to go chop some wood after I was done with my coffee. I forgot to be done with the stove though. And Bob's your uncle. That's how it happened. Subaru, hello. How's your evening so far? My evening is great. Happy early birthday to your mom, by the way, Subaru. Welcome into the broadcast tonight. Good to see you. I don't know how long you're hanging out for, but we're doing just a bunch of jobs tonight, trying to make some money. I failed at my first attempt, which was picking up Yak from the bar. Swamp always sneaks up on me. I brought the truck, thinking that he would get into the truck, or hoping he would get into the truck. He did not get into the truck. So now I'm driving back with the van, trying to make good time, and still trying to make some money off of him, I hope. In-game, HaLLoW needs his license reevaluated and check for signs of tremors while he's driving. He can't stay on the road. They need to widen the fucking road. What do you mean? It's not my fault. Are we forgetting the sauna incident? Oh, was that what it was? I thought it was the stove. I thought I left the stove on. I think you might be right, Mayo. I think it was indeed the sauna that I left on. I believe you're actually right. I misremembered. It was indeed the sauna. I was letting it warm up. I remember now. Who did it? Legend!
And my new favorite game to watch you play.
Oh, hell yeah.
To be with you all tonight.
Aw, Legend. Thank you for the 19 months. A great number, by the way. And if I could get a couple blankies in my chat, that'd be wonderful. Legend, welcome back in. Happy Saturday. Glad to see you tonight as well. This is my favorite game to make content on. Hands down. I don't know what it is about My Summer Car, but I've just always vibed so much with this game. And my only hope is that it takes me just long enough to beat this game to where we have minimal downtime before My Winter Car comes out, at which point I will have 600 hours in that game before I beat it. Thank you so much again, Legend. I appreciate you. Oh, and by the way, chat, new YouTube video will be coming out tomorrow. It looks like a lot of you guys and gals are logged on. What the hell was that? Liz, thank you for the 222. I appreciate that. Also, thank you so very much for kicking off the scam train. I believe I owe all of you a good blow. All aboard, ladies and gentlemen, the second scam train of the night. So tomorrow, it looks like there's a lot of you guys that are on YouTube. So I will be releasing the new video at probably like 10 or 11 a.m. Pacific time. Somewhere in that area. Subaru returning once again for another month of mediocrity and mayhem with the 29 damn month resub. Subaru, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Welcome back in. And again, happy Saturday and a happy early birthday to your mom. Thank you so much. Can I get a couple blankies in my chat? That'd be wonderful. Subaru's an OG, a big-time supporter. Also, Espresso, enjoy your lurk, friend. I don't know if you're working tonight or if you're just chilling, but I hope you have a nice, relaxing time lurking. I'm not on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. I might be on YouTube later, though. There you go, M. Paul. Mayo, thank you for the 100 biddies. Scam train, indeed. Get ready. I was going to say get ready because here I come, but it's the train that's going. So it's not even, none of that applies. That statement's false. All right, Yak, I got a better vehicle. Are you sleeping? Yak, do you want to go for a drive? I have beer. I brought beer. Yak is, God damn it. Yak is walking. Yak is yawking. I tried. TNT coming in with the gifted sub. Hank Williams Jr. My friend, welcome your butt on into the HaLLoW following. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing, all courtesy of TNT and their generosity. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, TNT. All right, let's see here. Handbrake on. Ignition off. I am going to take a nap in the outhouse. We tried. We tried. All right, dad jokes, hydration, the whole kit and caboodle. Let's see here. A nurse says to a doctor, "Hey doc, there's a patient on line 1 that says he's invisible." The doctor responds, "Well, tell him I can't see him right now." My wife dumped me the other day. Said I didn't listen to her. Or something like that. One more. Let me find a good one. One more. That's a lot of pages I just skipped. I don't remember there being this many bad jokes in this book. Oh, here's a good one. What is E.T. short for? It's because he's got little legs. All right, let's get a hydration in. Captain Vimes, thank you very much for the hydration. I appreciate that, friend. Cheers. All right. Have you thought about trying chat GPT for dad jokes? I could, Mayo, but the beauty about using a book and swapping the book out is that I have control over the repeats. If you ask Chat GPT or any AI for a joke, like I know I used to ask Siri and Alexa for jokes, but they would repeat them very frequently after, I don't know, like a week or something like that. So the books have lots of repeats. They do, but the thing is that there's only like 500 dad jokes out there. Also, hi 208. I see you trying to leave the chat. You can never leave. False. What do you mean false? Okay, listen, there's probably more, but when it comes to like the mainstream ones, you know what I mean? I gotta get a new book. But it also supports authors and publications. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it, Sunset. I just like the idea that I know when I can start skipping certain areas of certain books, if that makes sense. You just need deep cuts. Okay, that's... Are we talking about jokes here? Get out! Where is this man? Wait, he replaced the window. He didn't replace the machine, though. I didn't know that he would replace the window. Books are a classic. Yeah, I'm a bit of a book nerd. Colin, welcome back in. Nothing like a Google Home or Alexa. It's super conversational once it gets to know your tone. Yep, agreed, Mayo. Agreed. I wish I knew what time it was, so then I could wait for Tiamo to get here, but I don't know. You do hate data collection. I do. I just don't. I honestly, if I'm being straight up, Mayo, it's not data collection that I hate. My data has been collected since I was a kid. Like that's old news. It's pushing back against things that are trying to become normal, like data collection, if that makes sense. So like that for me very much is AI nowadays. So I don't use Chat GPT for anything. I scroll right past the AI breakdowns of Google, it's ridiculous how wrong sometimes they can be. And I don't know why they put it there. It's like, it's so goofy and so inaccurate sometimes. So that's really where my qualm begins and ends. I'm not okay with data collection, but I'm used to it because it's been happening since like the internet. So my data gets leaked every couple of months. I'm glad I'm not the only one blocking out AI from my life. You are guaranteed not the only one, Catman. I very much dislike AI. I don't use it. I don't like the text-to-speech voice emulation. I don't like any of it. And you know, that might make me a boomer or whatever. I genuinely don't care though when it comes to that, because It's more of a matter of principle thing. I think it takes a lot of people that think that they're creatives because they can put a prompt into AI. That's really where a lot of my beef comes from. But I also think that it's a massive source of misinformation, and it can be manipulated by bot networks that are all over social media nowadays that just push an agenda. And like, just because it's proliferated so much, they have to take it in. Do you know that a small sticker representing country of Finland costs many hundreds of marks? That's insane. I want it, though. I want it. Also, my post order is here, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Hell yeah. We use AI at work, but that's the only time I use it since it's an in-house software instead of what's out in the wild. Yeah, and Maddie, like, I can understand it being good for that sort of thing, but it's just going to get turned into, like, something that people rely on for very nefarious purposes. Much more so, and with more gusto and power and more weight, if you will, than anything else before. You can create an AI bot network over on Twitter. Like, I'm fairly into the stock market. I'm fairly into cryptocurrencies. I'm a financial guy. If I try to look up anything on any stock, on anything on Twitter, just to see what the community is like, just to see what people are talking about with it, just to see people's insights into it, like, if I go to the latest tab, I'll just scroll down through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those damn AI bots, and it feeds back into the AI breakdown like you would get at the top of Google or like Grok or something like that, right? It's just this feedback loop of misinformation, and I think that it's going to be a terrible thing for society, and the good will not outweigh the bad. The efficiency that comes from implementing it into businesses or supply chains or whatever, it will not outweigh the benefit, or it will not outweigh the negative aspects of it at all. So, like, you can say good things happen from it, but you have to take the sum of all the parts together. So, Grok is hilarious, though. It says super terrible things about Musk and Trump. Actually, before a lot of those things got shared, Sunset, the only thing that I ever used Grok for was I typed in, who are the biggest spreaders of misinformation on Twitter? I think it was like 6 months ago I typed it in, and it gave me Musk, like, right out of the gate. And then all of the other terrible accounts, like Libs of TikTok and, like, just the super shitters, like the scum of the internet. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it even listed, I asked a second question of toxicity, and Andrew Tate was on that list. So yeah, AI is useless outside of games. See, I feel like it could be very interesting inside of a game, but then, like, the question becomes, you know, at what point does it turn from a game into like a life sim or something like that? You know what I mean? It's like there, because the idea behind AI is that you wouldn't be constrained. Oh my God, that's a lot of stuff. You wouldn't be constrained to rigid conversations, and then you get into this weird parasocial thing with a robot. I don't know, man. Like, I understand that people are growing up with it and they're finding uses for it. But I also, like I said before, I believe that it is going to diminish human creativity on a larger scale. Not everybody is going to be subjected to it, but it's going to dumb us down in the same way that having calculators on our phone dumbed us down. I'm not good at math because I have a calculator on my phone. I found it to be not enjoyable when I was young. And anybody that, you know, wants to be a creative but doesn't want to put in the work of being a creative person to learn a craft, they're just going to put prompts into AI and they're going to be like, look at this wonderful art I made. And then where's the line, you know? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't a famous, what the fuck was it? I want to say it was like a movie company or something. Very recently, within the last like 5 days, they released an all AI generated trailer for like an upcoming movie or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but if anybody knows, let me know, because I remember it being like underwater or something like that. I don't remember the specifics of it. I just remember seeing it and being like, you got to be fucking kidding me. But if anybody knows what I'm talking about, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. I can see it in my head. But I remember a lot of people were livid. They were like, how the fuck could you do this? Like, you're a big production company. Like, you're like DreamWorks or you're, you know, Disney or Marvel. Was it Marvel? It might have been Marvel. I can't remember. Let's not do that tonight, Subaru. You know how I feel, man. And I think it's very demonstrably true that Elon and Trump are massive pieces of shit that lie out of their ass left and right. I don't want to get into it with you tonight. Let's just have a good night, okay? As someone with many learning disabilities, AI is what helped me pass high school. Without it, I'd probably still be in my freshman year of high school. I put that on the teachers, though. The teachers need to be there for you, Colin. They have to be there. Like, they have to be there to assist you in that journey. They have to see that you are struggling. You're being left behind in the progression of, you know, your curriculum. And they either have to set you up with a tutor, or they have to take that on themselves. You know, every politician lies, but some lie a lot more than others. And some also cheated on their wives and are felons. There's a difference. I'm done talking about this now. Thank you, Sunset. Yeah, there is not, just because somebody embellishes something does not give another person the total right to just fucking lie all night. Like, it makes me livid to think about the shit that they get away with just because a tiny, an embellishment or a white lie or something that everybody does in day-to-day life, right? That talks themselves up. Like, it's too fucking much. It is way too, it's the notion of if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to want the title to your house. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man, you know? I downvote every AI short I see on YouTube. I always go, don't recommend channel. I don't downvote. I don't do anything. I just immediately say don't recommend the channel anymore. I might watch it to see if it's something that I can enjoy, but if it's made with AI, it's gone. It's done. Teachers are underpaid and overworked. The public school system is in such shambles. Yes, I agree, Mayo. I agree. And a lot of teachers pay out of their pocket for things. And, like, that's not even talking about, like, what we're talking about is just, like, core classes, right? Like English, math, etc. When you get into the arts, when you get into the other side of like, schooling, like, these teachers are spending thousands of dollars on repairing instruments, on set pieces for stage productions, like, because that was my big wheelhouse. It used to just be mainly in that department, but now it's become so pervasive across the entire educational sector. It's horrific. It is absolutely horrific. Also, did I pay for my fuel? I don't want him to get pissed at me. I can't remember. I love history YouTube, but so much AI garbage gets recommended to me. And the best advice that I can give you guys is just say don't recommend the channel. That's because if you downvote it, it's going to give you more. If you interact with it in any way, it will feed you more of the stuff. That's just the way that YouTube works. Like, if you downvote it, it will give it to you more. If you upvote it, it'll give it to you the same way. There's no differentiation between the two when it comes to the algorithm. Sylvia brings all the broken instruments home so I can fix them. There's no budget. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, my school teacher, my band instructor, was very good friends with a local music shop owner, and he paid him like pennies because the music shop owner was just like, just pay the cost of what it is to get like the pads or the cork or, you know, whatever the parts are, and I will do the labor for free. I'll do the setups for free. I'll do everything for free. Just let's break even on it, basically. While I had help in school, some not a lot, the school system was not helpful. All my intellectual and learning disabilities sit in the same spot they have for the past 6 years. I still today have to use assistive software, such as AI, to help me. Colin, I truly believe that if we had the funding that we needed, and if more people were, were encouraged to go into the educational sector, you could get help for those shortcomings that you see, that you require assistance for. I also will say that, like I said before, the argument that I'm trying to make here is that the benefits of AI won't outweigh the negatives. I don't deny that it does a great service for you. That's not what, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that it's being weaponized to distribute misinformation to people at a scale that we have never seen before on social media. And every fucking person is plugged into social media nowadays for whatever the reason. whether it's because you're a content creator or you follow a content creator. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, by the way, really quickly. Over the years on YouTube, if you go back, I encouraged people, and on Twitch, in the beginning of my Twitch stream, I encouraged people to go get a Twitter account. I said, if you want to be in the know about the stream, if you want to know what's happening and see the schedule, go get yourself a Twitter account. You don't have to, like, you don't have to interact or do any stupid shit, but, like, that's where I post, and that's what I do. And you want to know what? I feel insanely guilty. I feel directly responsible for getting at least one person mixed up in all of the bullshit that's happening over there on that website. Could I have known what happened back then? No, not at all. Did I know where it was going? Nothing. Not a whiff, not a whim, nada. Do I feel responsible? Yes, because my actions caused people to get into that sphere and likely be subjected down into that misinformation rabbit hole, and probably some of them got radicalized because of it. So, like, me speaking out about this is not just the fact that I get pissed off about it, it's the fact that I feel like I pulled people over there who were then subjected to, like, an onslaught of propaganda via AI, like, you know, botnets, whatever you want to call them, paid for by either celebrities or politicians or billionaires or people with vested interests in certain sectors, yada, yada. You know, swaying public opinion has always been a thing. Always. The Got Milk campaign is swaying public opinion for, you know, not for nutritional purposes, but for subsidies, for other purposes. And it's just like, it's never been so readily accessible for someone to create a narrative, get a lot of otherwise, you know, appearing to be real people, but under the surface, it's just a bunch of fucking code or one person in a country with a bunch of phones hooked up to the same server, the same program, distributing the same information. It's like, it creates this illusion that we never had with the Got Milk billboards. It's totally different. Completely different. Libraries and museums are getting hit hard since they're losing federal funding. Yeah, and it's only going to get worse, Cheesy. And it sucks. It really fucking sucks. We buy the parts. My friend owns a music store. It gave me an employee discount, even though I haven't been there in a... Yeah, Catman, I'm really happy that you guys have that connection, because that is the only thing that's keeping the arts alive, in my opinion, in school right now. It is teachers who sacrifice their salary for the next generation, hoping that it gets better and more accessible. It's sad that most school budgets go to sports and nothing else. Yeah, I can't remember if I developed on that thought. I'm talking kind of fast and I'm thinking kind of fast right now. But before, the budget, like, shortfalls were primarily contained in the arts sector, especially where I'm at. A lot of this is anecdotal, and I come from a place that prides other things than the arts. The arts are not celebrated in my area. It kind of looks like they are, but they're not. It's, you know, primarily a lot of rich, snooty people that don't really appreciate the entry-level part of the arts, which is where you foster the next generation. And oh god. But lately, like, every department has been getting hit except for the sports, except for physical fitness. Anything, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing by any means. That is being physically fit, being physically capable, being healthy, taking care of your body, and respecting it. Like, that is something that I will always advocate for. No matter your age, no matter your condition, health-wise, no matter, it's always something I'll advocate for. But yeah, it's become terrible recently. Terrible. Very interesting words here. Don't pay attention to the road. I've been reading chat the whole time. I got no idea what the fuck is happening on the screen. Oh my god, I actually don't. Holy shit. I was reading a message. Honestly, I wish I could see, wait, hang on. Honestly, I wish others could see how I moderate my own YouTube channel. All my recommendations very specialized towards the only videos. Yeah, well, I feel like, Paul, like, caring for your algorithm is something that you learn over time. Other people don't realize how watching one video in its entirety and then watching a bunch of other ones will completely change the way that your YouTube experience goes. And that is how people get sucked down the propaganda hole. I have One channel that I used to watch firearm and finance videos with, and I'll tell you why. Because if you watch either one of those two videos, you're going to get right-wing shit all over the place. And I'm not talking about moderated, you know, sensical, not to get totally political, but like bipartisan, people who are willing to work together, right-wing shit. I'm talking about the radical idiots that are just spewing nonsense all over the place. And that's another reason why I don't like AI, is because you combine that with the modern realm of social media, of distributed content, relatable content, if you will. All it takes is someone wondering about, you know, a specific firearm or a pistol or something that they want to look up, or like I don't know, they're curious about night vision or something like that, and before you know it, they're going down a fucking groiper rabbit hole. You know, it's a bunch of bullshit. And anyway, that's my long spiel on why I don't like AI and why I don't support it. And anytime I get an opportunity, damn, Mayo, you're really good at doing this, aren't you? It's like this, at least the third time, I would imagine, definitely the second, that you pointed out a rabbit hole, and I was like, now watch me do this. But for real, like, that's why I don't support it, is because I think it's going to be one of the most damaging things to society, and the good of, you know, shipping route efficiencies, or any other like tangible benefit, helping people on an individual level. They're not going to be able to tell the difference between a deep fake in 5 years. They're not going to be able to tell the difference between AI generated nonsense and slop, and something that's actually been painstakingly crafted by a human, which to me is art. Art doesn't come from AI. You cannot create art with AI. If there's any AI involved, the humanity is removed for me. So, on today's episode of HaLLoW Talk. See, when you guys are like, you should make a podcast, and I say, no, I already have one. This is why. This right here. This right here is why. All right. So I have a lot of boxes. And I actually thought that it was going to take an extra day and I would have Monday to do these things. But I do not. I just have today. So we're going to take the rest of the day to open up the boxes, figure out what's inside, get them organized, and then get the... I can't remember if I bought the rims or not. I know I left the other ones at TMO's, which was kind of a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. But I can go back and grab them on my way to Flatari's. It shouldn't be that bad. So that wasn't Jennifer Garner trying to sell me crypto on YouTube. Oh, shit. Chat, I'll be right back. Oh, no. Oh, no. This special episode brought to you by the letter K. It doesn't matter if the content is true or not. It just needs to agree with what I already want to believe. Exactly, Captain Vimes. Exactly. And that's another big part of it, is that, like, people go to stuff that just, it leans into their confirmation bias. They don't even want to listen to anything else. They'll never take reason into account. And the problem with that is when you have AI generated slop going, out, that's brainwashing people. You end up in a scenario where they only will watch that because it's comfortable. It's like a safety blanket. Deliver firewood. That's the hay bales. Okay, it's Perry Yarvey. Yes, I will suck your shit. I will suck your shit. All right, let's see here. Light. That's the muffler. Oh my God, my neighbors are gonna love me. Wait, hang on. Where the fuck? Oh, they both came out of the same box. Okay, I was gonna say, where's the other box for the other light? Let me get these guys put over here. I'm confused about who you're talking about. Commenters? No, Brian, if you're talking about like, if you're talking about what I was just saying, I'm talking about viewers, people who curate their algorithm by watching AI-generated content that goes to their confirmation bias. It's only going to serve more of that content, and none of it is going to be well thought out, reasoned arguments. It's just going to be them saying, "Yeah, you're right," and you don't have to challenge your worldview. You don't have to take all of that confidence and stake it on changing your mind Like, oh, nice. We did get the rims. You just have to listen, you know, to this nice safety blanket of a video that is made specifically for people who believe this very specific thing, right? You're sucking what now? Shit, specifically. Sounds like very specific people. I would argue that there is a large percentage of individuals who fit that bill, who watch AI-generated content and don't go out of their way to challenge their worldview. It is why we are so polarized nowadays. It's why you can't have conflicting opinions between ideologies or try to moderate things at all. It's because of that wicked tribalism that just takes place. And it usually comes from, in my opinion, what is this? Oh, it's the antenna. It usually comes from those, I wouldn't say exclusively from AI videos, but I would say it comes from that same vein of YouTube, if you will. That same vein of YouTube. The president is posting AI on his main account as well. Yeah, the moment that he did it with Taylor, like he did the thing with Taylor Swift, I knew. Like that my opinion will never... Oh, that's right. I got to go to Flatari to buy the wheels. I thought that was going to... Okay, all right, never mind. I was being a dipshit. I thought I was going to have the wheels here and Flatari was going to put them on, but no, I have to go. I have the rims. I have to go get the tires from Flatari. I gotcha. Yeah, no, Sunset, when he posted the Taylor Swift shit, that's when I was like, this is not serious anymore. This is idiocracy, 110% idiocracy. And so that's what I'm saying, Brian, is that those individuals that look at that and find humor in that find enjoyment in that, like it's in my opinion, it's reprehensible. And I'm really trying to hold back a little bit here, but I genuinely don't see any benefit from looking at that and like I don't see any constructive conversation happening from that, you know? Okay, grandma needs sugar, sausages, and milk. How is it different from watching Fox or CBS in the evenings, news and regular programming? How is AI slop different than 60 Minutes in every single way possible? How is AI slop different than watching PBS NewsHour in every way possible? Like it's not even created by a human. You know what I mean? It's not even like, it's not. You can tell when they're doing product placements. CBS Sunday Morning does it a lot. Live, Laugh, Love, 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes is my favorite program, period, hands down. Like when it comes to like Fox and Friends aren't human. Yeah, I know, right? Riffers, listen, I'm trying not to pick on anyone specific, but at the very least, Fox. And there are some reporters that I watch on Fox. I know some people are going to hate me for that, but it's fine. Obviously, the number has been dwindling because some really great reporters have left that organization for good reason. But it comes down to the fact that it's a human with a team of humans that have gone out and researched something and presented it by humans for humans. It's not a fucking robot that's been fed a prompt, told to turn it into an AI, or told to turn it into an AI voice, and put, you know, Shutterstock images and non-copyright footage and make a video out of it. Like, that's a real thing, you know? Or from a bunch of overworked writers just writing to make a broadcast entertaining. I highly disagree. There is some wonderful reporting that's still going on nowadays, and none of it comes from AI. It's just people look at the bad reporting and they use that as an excuse to be like, all right, well, I'll just go watch this other stuff because there's no difference in it. To me, it's the world of difference. It's where you're looking. Like, some people look out at this and see, like, granted, it's a virtual world. Some people see a bunch of shit and dirt and rocks and, you know, I see the trees, I see the grass. Like, I am a very glass half full person. So if I see something I don't like, I'm not going to revel in it. I'm not going to like assign that as my worldview on that like, that's just a nuance about it. That is a very tiny sector, a very tiny portion of what it is. And like I was saying just a second ago, you can tell when they do product placements. You can tell when they're trying to promote a book. You can tell when they're like, yes, there are overworked writers, but that's like saying an AI video game is better than GTA 6, which probably has a bunch of overworked developers working on it right now. As a matter of fact, I am an overworked individual at times. When it comes to like just the things that I've done in the past of like either 2 videos a day on YouTube, which yeah, I know was a long time ago. But when it comes to like prepping PCs or updating or anything like that, like some days I have to work literally for 6 hours and then go into the 3-hour stream with energy and with enjoyment and with jubilation to pass that on to you guys. AI can't do what I do. AI can't recreate that, you know? Shush and keep making content. I will make content. I will make the content. I'm an overworked individual every time we work over 8 hours. Yeah, there's a lot of people in chat that are overworked individuals. Like, that doesn't diminish your work. That doesn't mean that AI can do it better at all. Do the funny. Has Fella came back in the chat yet? I want to yell at him. I want to laugh at him, and then I want to yell at him, and then I want to yell while I'm laughing with the laugh track. Is he back yet? Support independent investigative journalism. It's there. You just have to look for it. Exactly. And that's my whole point. Even if you're watching a publication like it takes 60 Minutes, for example, I can tell when they're trying to plug something. I can tell when somebody likes something behind the desk, behind the scenes, and they were like, I want to do a story on that. You know, I can tell when a story falls short. But that doesn't diminish the 70% of the good that they do, you know? Fella is hiding. He thinks we will all forget. I will remember this till the day I die, Fella. Oh my God, there he is. Ha! It's Fella! Fella, I'm assuming you know what happened. I'm assuming you probably have figured it out. I think you've deducted what has occurred. Wait, what happened? Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. Nobody utter a word. DNT, thank you for the 1005. I appreciate that a lot, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There are other sound alerts, you know. Can I know what happened? Noah, Fella won the secret merch item and he wasn't here to claim his prize. So I had to re-roll and Papa Chuck was the winner. Speaking of which, Papa Chuck, I still got to write your name down. I got my sticky notes now. I can write your name down. Keyword is Fella. I'll tell you what, chat, if we get to double the sub goal, I will do another a secret merch item giveaway, and we will do Fella 04 as the keyword. Matter of fact, I might even do that tomorrow if we hit the sub goal. All right, let me see here. Papa Chuck for the secret merch item. You got to make sure I have that up because sometimes the dogs come into my room and they start looking cute. They start asking for pets and I leave the room. And then that's when people have to wait until tomorrow for the secret merch item. It's happened before many a time. Okay. Let's see here. Fatigue is manageable. I could probably drink some coffee, though. Urine, I'll take care of that after I'm done with the coffee. And I'll have a little drink in a minute here, too. Actually, no. I don't even... No, I do. There's a pixel there, and I want to get rid of it. There we go. Okay. Go to the bathroom, and then I got to check what time it is and see if we're going to Flatari today. If we are not going to Flatari, then I'm going to take the wood to the person that needs the wood. Or I can even go... No, I'm not going to go to Grandma. She doesn't give me it. Like, she gives me, like, $500 on average. But the main point there is there are people actively not trying to fact check themselves or explore deeper into the first headline they see on the internet. They're the problem. Precisely. And those are the people that I was addressing, Brian, earlier. They look at the surface. They look at a screenshot of some document on Twitter and they read the tweet that says, like, this person did a terrible thing, and they just believe it. They don't look into it at all. They don't check into it at all. It's a bunch of armchair journalists that never went to school that have no idea what they're doing, that are just, like, feedbacking misinformation into one another, and AI is the source of a lot of it because it feeds off of the records that are on the internet. And if you just get a big botnet saying a bunch of false stuff, then Grok's going to be like, yeah, well, half of people are saying this. And they're not. It's just a guy with some money that made a botnet. That's it. Hey, dogs, thank you very much for the hydration. Cheers. Thank you, thank you. Brian, I can't name them, but just the fact that, like, you're asking me to specifically name people, I think you can't be obtuse about it. Like, to say that there aren't people out there that take things at face value and, like, just use it for confirmation bias. Like, I think that's being disingenuous, you know? I shouldn't need to point out a specific individual. They are literal collectives and groups of people on Twitter. That's like asking me, who are these people with blue hair? I can't name anybody with blue hair, but I know that there are people with blue hair out there. I'm not digging into people with blue hair. I'm just using that as an example because I don't know anybody that has blue hair, but I know they exist. Does that make sense? I just feel like it's a smaller percentage than you think. And that could be true, Brian, because of the fact that I'm complaining about the botnet aspect of this, where it's large groups of people, wait, I have to check what time it is, that are large groups of people, or they make it seem like it's large groups of people, but it's really just a very small group. He's closed, by the way, so I got to go deliver the wood. I firmly don't believe it. I genuinely don't believe that it is a small group of people. I think it's about 30% of people. If I had to put a totally, you know, like guesstimate number, 22 to 30% of people, I think, will believe things on the surface. They're gullible, and blue-haired people talk louder too. What color is my hair? I think a brown. It's like a blue light shining on it right now, though. But for real, though, I'm not trying to talk down or anything about people with blue hair. I'm just using that as an example because I don't know anybody with blue hair. But I would have to guess that probably about 7 to 12% of the population of I would even say like the country has hair dye, right? And of that, you could probably extrapolate that maybe 5 to 10% of those people have blue hair. So yes, I am 100% extrapolating things. I'm 100% grabbing numbers out of thin air, but they're not bombastically over the top numbers. They're things that feasibly make sense. It's not anything that's like an outward lie, you know, or like some wild exaggeration. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that, you know, 1% of people with dyed hair have a color, like significantly neon colored hair. It's a reasonable extrapolation. Also, don't call my checking fact. Her name is Denise. I'm sorry, Sakaro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Do we have a counter on the amount of times that HaLLoW has said blue hair? I'm not saying it again. Fun fella fact, I've never dyed my hair. When I was young, I went to Mexico and I lived there for about a year. I got highlights in my hair. And by highlights, I mean I frosted the tips. And if anybody has ever had frosted tips before, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, let me take you on a wonderful journey. They put a bag on your head. See, up here in the States, it's a nice bag. Down in Mexico, it was a Sam's Club bag. And then they take a crochet needle and they rip your hair out through the bag. They rip it out through the bag, right? So the whole time you're sitting there like, this is going to look so cool. They yank your hair for 30 minutes, and then they put the dye on, and then you have to sit in this big hood thing. And then, yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time. But yeah, I had frosted tips. Those grew out and got cut off after some time. After that, what was it? It was, I think the next time that was the only other time that I got my hair dyed. It was after that girl left me for that 19-year-old, the one that I was telling you guys about a little bit earlier. I don't know if that got on the highlight or not, but just long story short, first girlfriend in high school, we were 15, 16, she left me for an adult. Fucking weirdo, both of them, whatever. But when we split, I wanted to do something. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I had kind of long hair at that point. It was about down to like, I don't know, about halfway through my upper arm, something like that. HaLLoW was a fucking weird teenager. Shut up. Yes, I was. I still am, kind of. Just an adult. So, I went to Frosted Tips, new type of cereal. Subaru, could you imagine? Could you imagine if they made Bugles, but it was a cereal and it had sugar on it? Yes, please. Somebody invent that right now. Preferably bugles, please. But yeah, anyway. So I went to my hairdresser because I got nice haircuts at the time. When I was getting haircuts, I always went to a salon or someone that knew what they were doing because I never wanted like I've went to Great Clips before. Listen here, chat. Just because it has great in the name doesn't mean anything. Same thing applies to supercuts. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter. So anyway, I go to her and I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I just want something different. So she cut off a lot of my hair and she dyed it darker brown. I have like I don't know how to describe it. It's brown. It's pretty dark, but when the sun catches it, it turns really bright. Like I've got a little bit of blonde in there, but it's only when it's like when it catches the light, right? It's the shine, if you will. Or refraction, whatever it's called. I don't fucking know. Anyway, she dyed it a darker color so it didn't do that in the sun anymore. And it was weird. I didn't like the way that I looked, and I never dyed my hair again. So, HaLLoW now looks homeless. Time sure does change. I don't fucking look homeless. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's up, D-Clay? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. Fun stream tonight. Or just crunch up a bunch of sweet bugles and add milk. Wait, they make sweet bugles? Hold the phone. Hang the fuck on. What do you mean they make sweet bugles? I've never heard of those. Now I want great chips with frosted tips. God damn it, I'm hungry. Only a little bit of blonde? Oh, fuck you, Catman. I know what you're saying. Shut up. I know what you're saying. Yeah, caramel ones for sure. I might have to look those up. I've never heard of those. Nice one, Catman. Good for you. Good for you. No, it's really weird. Like, my hair is very, very dark, but when it catches the light, it turns very bright. I think part of that has to do with how fine it is. I have a very high, I have a high volume of hair. Like, I have a lot of hair strands, but the individual strands themselves are very, very small. And so I think it just has to do with, like, it's not, I don't want to say it's coarse like other people, but it's just not, like, it's smooth.
Did someone
Hi,
say
Mako.
11 more times?
What the
How's it
fuck you
going?
mean 11 more times? Mako, thank you for the 1005. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's good to see you, man. Misclick, yeah, sure, You need some kiss hair. Actually, when I was younger, Subaru, part of the reason why I grew my hair out was because I wanted, like, I was a stereotypical, I think we were all stereotypical kids where we had grandiose ideas of what we were going to do in life, and it all boiled down to, you know, astronaut, cowboy, rock star, football player, whatever. I was the rock star vein. Obviously, that was the lot in life that I wanted to go down, and I just wanted long hair because of that. And then I grew older. I continued playing music, and I realized, I very much realized that you can save a lot of money if you don't get haircuts. So I stopped getting haircuts. That's the whole fucking reason I have long hair. At this point, it feels like a commitment that I don't want to get rid of it. But I just don't spend money on haircuts. It's a nice, you know, $50 a month price that I get to just put in my savings. So I cut my own hair. Nice, Kev. What kind of haircut do you have? Do you have like a buzz cut? Or do you have something that's a little bit more styled, like short on the sides kind of thing? I was the astronaut cowboy. That reminds me of a great movie, Captain Lime, Space Cowboys. If anybody has ever seen that, it is fucking stellar. As a matter of, oh my God. As a matter of fact, if we do another movie night in the not so distant future, I kind of want to watch Space Cowboys. I've already seen it, but if you guys haven't seen it, it's a good movie. I just cut it all off. Good for you, Kev. Are you 47? Are you totally like, you know, are you Mr. Clean? Or, oh shit, not that. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't leave a bad review on Yelp. Are you Mr. Clean or are you buzz cut? Mr. Chaos buzzes, or Mrs. Chaos buzzes my hair. What's left of my hair? mom gave me a few haircuts when I was younger. And I didn't have anything bad to say about them ever. But I always noticed a difference when I went to a salon to someone that like could see how my hair fell and knew how to cut it very well. But then, like I said, you know, that was $50 back then, so that's probably like $100 now plus tip. Wait, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. And then... Uh-oh. No. Okay, I could... I'm stupid sometimes. It's the other switch. It's the other switch. All right, hello. I am here to deliver the wood. And here we go. Yeah. Very nice. See previous comment. Long hair and guitars get the chicks. So my long-haired guitar playing friends say, you know... Wait, was that 2,700 or something? I didn't see how much it was. Also, I think I might die. I know I'm not on a boat in the middle of the lake, but man, I'm a little bit nervous. Are you coming down? Slowly. Slowly but surely. Birdman! Hey, HaLLoW and chat, got aboard my flight soon for the Kauai land. Going to a photography mission this week. Oh, excuse me. Do you mean Hawaii, Birdman? Or is that another place that I'm not familiar with? And also, are you excited? How long are you there for? Do you get time to do fun things? Keep your ends trimmed to keep it healthy. Cheesy, I think the last time that I got my ends trimmed was 2015. I'm not even kidding. It might. I think I actually got it trimmed one time when my mom had her surgery in 2019. I remember taking her to the salon to get a nice haircut before she got her surgery. And I think no, Kauai? Where's Kauai? I have to Google it now. I have to Google it. Japanese cultural phenomenon which emphasizes cuteness, childlike innocence, charm, and simplicity. I knew I'd heard it before. Aw, I used to have a sweet face like this. I need a kawaii emote. Japan! Gotcha, Birdman. Well, hey! I hope you have a lot of fun, man. I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you got some time to, like, have, like, you know, do vacation stuff. It's not all work. Okay, we ready? You good? Yeah, we're good. All right. I don't need to worry about that thing being open either. Let's go. We're going back home. Manly drives buses, right? Yeah, Manly's a coach driver. I would love to go to Japan. That doesn't surprise me at all, Subaru. I actually thought that you were, based on your name and based on your ping and Fall Guys, I genuinely thought that you were in Japan. I thought you were over the pond. I genuinely believed that. I also, if memory serves, I think for a little while there, you had an anime profile picture over on Discord. I might be wrong about that, because I never, like, open up profiles to look at them. I just glance at them. But I remember getting the impression one time it was an anime display photo. He's a fan of really good anime. Is Natsuki an anime thing, or is Subaru Natsuki an anime thing? My nephew is going to Japan in April for a couple weeks. Nice, Chaos. Very cool. I would love to go there someday. Like, just to go. Just to see. I don't necessarily have any affinity or affiliation or otherwise preoccupational desire to go there. Like, there's nothing pulling me there. I just want to travel at some point in my life. Bet saw a driver back his coach into a ditch today. Gonna blame Manly on Discord. My name is actually the name of a character from an anime called ReZero. Is the Subaru part of it too? I guess that makes sense, because Subarus aren't domestically made, are they? Or no, wait, are they? I don't actually know where Subarus are made now. I thought they were were made overseas. Yes, interesting. Where are Subarus made at? Subaru is Japanese. Interesting. I always think of Toyotas. And, what's that other brand? Oh, yeah, Toyotas. That's all I think about when I think about overseas cars. They're mostly assembled domestic now. Yeah, part of the reason why I didn't know is because of their... I don't want to say the culture behind Subarus, but it kind of is. Like, they're backpacky, you know, like outdoorsy, off-roady, all-wheel drivey, you know. I'm not saying that doesn't exist in Japan. I'm just saying that when I think of that, I think America, you know. I drive a Honda. That's another one I would think of. Yeah, I forgot about those. Toyota and Nissan are both Japanese. Nissan, I think, is the one that I was trying to think of, but I just made the joke instead because I couldn't think about it. I drive a Mazda, and goddamn, that's a good car. My friend in high school had a Mazda. One of the fastest fucking cars I'd ever been in. I don't even remember what it was. It was back in... that would have been 2007, I think. Or 2008, 2007, somewhere in there. It's very reliable. I remember him saying the same thing. I also remember him beating the shit out of that car. So... so I figure maybe he knows what he's talking about. What's up, Boosted? How you doing? Hi, everyone. I have tried to play this game, and I got stuck. That sounds like this game. You're doing it right. Don't worry. I want a Mazda so bad. I have a Subaru STI, different culture internationally. I want to look up an STI. Just so, wait, hang on. A Subaru STI. Hang on. You sure I get this right? Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. My sister's boyfriend, long time ago, had this car. Like whenever we had the opportunity for him and I to drive around, he always drove that car. He always drove that car because he knew how much I loved it. It was this zippy little tiny thing. He had it in gray. Sounds like a cool guy. I hope he was a really cool guy. Yeah, he was a really cool guy. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but yeah, he was a cool dude. My uncle used to collect vintage RX-7s. I think I know what the RX-7 is. Don't they have like an overseas version of that car? RX-8 is a rotary engine. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. RX-7 is the one with the tiny little beady headlights, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? The little tiny beady headlights? I'd really like a 63 Chevy Nova 2. I'm gonna look that one up. Let's see what a 63 Chevy Nova 2 looks like. Ooh. I was not expecting that look. That's pretty clean. Wait, the back wheels are kind of thick. Oh, I think that's just a modded one. Is that a modded one? I haven't looked at the road in like an hour. Are we doing okay? Yeah, that's really nice. That's a really nice car. That honestly reminds me of something I would see in this game. Oh God! Ah! That's okay. I'll just back it up. Okay, that's good. The grinding sound means that I'm doing it correctly. Oh my God!
Water.
That's a problem for another version of me. I would like to go in my tractor now. There we go. Doing it correctly, by the way. That is exactly how I wanted it to end up. I have achieved my dream. Google FD3S RX-7 most famous generation. Okay, I can do that. You get parked. Get the brake on. Turn this down. There we go. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do out here. I need to get inside, though. Okay. So tomorrow is Fleetari. I hope I have enough money with the 11,000 to buy 2 sets of wheels and have him equip both of those wheels, or equip the rims with both of those wheels. I hope. All right, let me see here, Mayo. Let's find out what we got here. Mazda RX-7. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I am 99% certain I know somebody with this car. I'm not a big car guy, though. Was it a Miata? No. It looks like a Miata, though. I'm 99% certain I know somebody with this car. It's got the pop-up headlights. Yeah, it's got the pop-up headlights. Yep. You should be able to buy 2 sets with 11K. Okay, that's really good, Noah, because I do want to get the 2 sets. And then, obviously, he's going to charge to have them put on. So I'll probably just take the van down tomorrow, I think. All right, not bad. Pretty good run today. Just got to wind down a little bit. What time is it? Because it's getting to be bedtime, almost. I don't know what I can do in the morning. I don't really have anything going on around here. And I don't even need to get the rims that I had over there. You know what? Let me look this up really fast. Buy some car inspection. I need to figure out what tires I want to get. And it'll probably tell me the cost on here. That way I'm not blindsided when I get out there. Okay, let me see here. Car parts. Where's the tires at? Stock parts. Okay, so I can't have slick or rally tires on. Okay, here's the wheels. Here we go. Okay. So I have... Oh, nice. Yeah, they have the price here. Okay, so I have passes inspection. Okay, I think those are the ones I want. The Gomer Gobra. Serviceable grip on tarmac. What does that mean? Doesn't pass the inspection. Doesn't pass the inspection. Not allowed for the rally. Okay. So I definitely want the Gomer Gobra road tires for the inspection and day-to-day driving that has good grip on all surfaces. And for the rally, I want the Europeiska rally tires, I think. Yes. So I want the Gomers and the Europeiskas. And that's going to be $53.10 plus the service for him to install them, which if it's anything more than 1,000, I think that's unreasonable. I think you're right, Noah. I think I can get in just fine. Okay, I've got the names of both tires. I should be ready on those. ReZero is about a teenager boy that gets teleported to another world after just randomly blinking, and when he opens his eyes, he's in another world. What the fuck? What the fuck? Could you imagine? He has a power that when he dies, he gets a restart or respawn or redo in a way with knowledge leading up to his death, and he has to make better decisions and such. He dies a lot, and it gets emotional or darkish blood, of course. Interesting, Subaru. I've heard a lot of things about animes being very... I don't want to say dramatic because it sounds like I'm saying it in a negative aspect. I'm not. I'm saying, like, you think you're watching Pokemon or a cartoon, you know? And then all of a sudden they dive into aspects or... what's the word I'm looking for? Topics, concepts, if you will, that are way out from what you would expect from an animated series, you know? It's kind of like thinking I was watching a cartoon when I was a kid and it was South Park. It's very different than a normal cartoon. I think I had that acid trip too. I'm back. I was talking to my sister. Welcome back, Monkey Soccer. Good to see you. I'm just working out what wheels I want to get tomorrow. I think I have them notated. Yeah, we should be good. I think we'll be ready for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm getting the 2 sets of tires and then just installed on both of those. I don't know. How long does it take him to do it? Some of them are really effed up. For example, Akira and the Elfin Lied. What on earth? See, some of these titles, like, they're way more than what I would expect, you know? Okay, I'm going to take care of my thirst, and then we're going to go to bed. And I'm going to hope I wake up at a reasonable time. I think I'm also going to leave my phone plugged in and see if Yak needs a ride home. I'm going to hope that it doesn't ring from the thunderstorm, though.
Oh, yeah.
Started watching Invincible on Prime. Highly recommended. It's so good. What's it about, Mako? Yay! It's Yak! Unless it's still storming outside, in which case I'm going to die. Please don't die. I'm on my way, Yak! And this time, I will bring the proper vehicle. Okay. I have my rims in the back. I just need to take care of my urine, which I guess I can do out here. And then I want to go get the... I want to go see if I can get one more cup of coffee from the coffee pot. If I can, that's going to help me out a little bit. If not, no big deal. And I'll take care of the flies for you guys too, since I know a lot of y'all don't like them. I don't mind, but if I had a choice, yeah, I'd probably get rid of them. Okay. What is it about Comfortably Numb? Akira and the Elfin Lied. Okay, do I have any coffee? Yes, I do. Probably the last cup. Superheroes, supervillains, and anti-heroes, that kind of deal, like multiverse shit. I've heard of it before, I think, Mako. I was trying to think if I remembered the trailer or like the thumbnail or anything like that. I don't need to go pee. I need to take a shower. I was wondering if, you know, it was something I was familiar with, but I don't think I am. I think I've heard people talk about it, though, and give it praise. It's considered an isekai anime. All isekai animes I've watched have been wholesome and good. When I watched this one, it is and possibly still is the darkest, bloodiest, and most emotional isekai I've seen. Is isekai a style, Subaru, or is it the guy, the creator, if you will? It's really good. I'm hooked. It's a genre. Interesting. Style, yes. So is this style the animation style? Is it the, like, what would you say is the style? Like, if I was trying to stylize Kawaii, like what Birdman was talking about earlier, like how it talked about, like, you know, innocent, like, doe eyes or whatever, you know, it has a very specific look to it. What would you guys say stylizes the anime that way? When you get transferred to another world. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I still have to try a bunch of animes out. I actually just got back into The Walking Dead. We want to finish it. There we go. We want to finish it out. I got the bug after playing the Telltale game the other day, and I very, very much want to see where it goes from here. And it sucks that I have to wait until every Tuesday to play The Walking Dead for you guys. So we got back into it. Severance just wrapped, which was probably, the season finale was probably the best 80 minutes of television I've seen in recent memory. And that includes the finale of Breaking Bad. Oh my God, not! What else were we watching? Oh, Reacher. I think we only have like 1 episode or 2 episodes left of Reacher. I'm pretty sure it's only 1 though, because the other 2 seasons have had 8 episodes. Silo. Yeah, Silo's done. We don't really have any shows that we're watching right now. I'm waiting for Morning Show to come back. That was a fun show. We liked that one, my mom and I, on Apple TV. For All Mankind. Slow Horses just wrapped up a new season about 3 months ago, so that's probably not going to be back on for a little while. Night Agent turned out to be a total flop on the second season, so we gave up after like 5 episodes on that one. I still need to start the new season of Reacher. I like it, Kev. I hope you will too. It's everything that you would expect Reacher to be, and they waste no time getting into it. That's the best part about it. Like, some shows... Francis! Hello, Francis!
Warn the general population HaLLoW is thriving again?
Nope, it's at night, and nobody knows I'm out here doing my thing all on my own. Francis coming in! Oh my good golly gosh, with the 40-month resub, Francis. Quadruple double digits of making me your one and only. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you a heckin' lot. And I hope that you were doing absolutely wonderful. Can I get a couple blankies in my chat? Please and thank you. Francis, how is life? How you doing? How you living? But yeah, some shows, like I was saying, Kev, sometimes you have to tell people, like, you got to watch the first couple episodes before it really picks up. Breaking Bad is a good example of that. It starts off explosive, and then it kind of drags on for a little bit, like maybe 4 episodes or something like that. But after that, if you can get past that point, you get hooked on it. Elfin lied. Certain young women develop basically telekinetic powers. Invisible tentacle... Oh, dear God. Tentacles they use to kill people. Many are homicidal. It's about a couple of them in the government agency that's trying to control them. Lots of violence, gore, and nudity. Holy crap, comfortably numb. Yeah. And see, that's kind of what I was talking about, is you don't really anticipate what you're getting into with an anime. And that's part of the reason why I haven't watched them, is because I've heard that some of them can be a bit of a mindfuck. And if I'm turning on cartoons, don't get me wrong, I know anime is not really cartoons. I know they're animated. They're both animated, but it's different, you know? Like, I would call South Park a cartoon, but I don't know if I would call it a cartoon first. I would call it like a satirical, adult-oriented television show that is animated. Like, animated would be the last thing in that list. So whenever I see the category of anime on Netflix, I don't know, I shy away from it. My friends in the past have told me to check out One Piece, and I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a lot more than just One Piece. It's a very long anime. I didn't get into it. I don't know. I didn't try to get into it, I should say. It was intimidating. Just seeing how voluminous it was. I couldn't say yes, I wanted to start. Oh no, I was ill for a bit, but I'm back to normal. I'm a nasty UTI. Francis, I'm really sorry to hear that. UTIs are no joke, especially depending on how old you are. A lot of people don't know this, but like if you're over like 50 or 60 and you get a UTI, it can get bad very fast. I'm glad that you're doing well. I hope that you are fully recovered. If you are not, I hope that you are fully recovered very, very soon here. And if I could get some love in chat for Francis, I'm sure that they would appreciate it. I know I would. Sword Art Online is a classic. Only anime I've ever watched and enjoyed, but that's just me. I might have to check it out. What's it about? One Piece requires a marriage license, or for you to rescind your current one. I think that's what you're trying to say, though. Don't do it? Are you talking about One Piece, Kev? I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I'd rather watch Severance again, if I'm being honest. Like, that show is so fucking good. Everything about the finale was perfect. And it blows my mind. It's just bonkers to me that fucking Ben Stiller was the guy to make that stellar piece of art. The guy from Along Came Polly, that shit's spicy food. That guy. Meet the Fockers, nipple milking, like that guy. I cannot believe that is the man. That just goes to show you that comedians have a very serious side to them. I would argue that a lot of the wittiest comedians are just insanely intelligent individuals who possess a level of empathy that others cannot fathom. And they have to channel their otherwise internal rage into a product that other people can laugh at, you know? The finale was crazy. It really was, Maddie. Yes, it's a trap. Is it a good kind of trap, though? Because I might willingly walk into it if it's a good one. Also, hello, Ghostly Miko. Welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. I mean, I walked into the trap of Breaking Bad. I walked into the trap of The Walking Dead. I walked into the trap of Severance and Silo, you know? Love me some Ben Stiller? Me too. The Jungle Cruise episode of Ghost in the Shell is a real mindfuck. Ghost in the Shell. I feel like you guys are suggesting a lot of stuff, and I'm going to try to retain as much of it as I can. My grandma, before she died, she'd get frequent UTIs. My mom and I would know she was having one because she would get more confused. Yeah. Yep. It goes to your head very quickly when you're older. All right. I'm headed to bed. Good night, HaLLoW. Good night, chat. Napaz. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Stardew Sunday tomorrow. I hope I get to see you, and I hope you have a good night, man. A lot of good comedians are depressed people. Yeah. Yeah. I would lump them as being cynical.
To give me the phone book. She laughed at me, called me a dinosaur, and handed me her iPhone. So, the spider is dead, the iPhone is broken, and my daughter is pissed.
I like that one, Sunset. I like that one. Thank you for the 100 biddies, man. One Piece is massive. I'm only up to season 24. What the fuck? I only saw till season 10 or something. Prime Target is really good. Remind me, is Prime Target the CIA one on Netflix, or is that an anime that you're telling me about? Ah, shit. Hang on. I want to do something. Player controls. Acknowledge. Where's K? Gestures. This one. Okay. Here we go.
Oh.
You want to keep talking? Maybe about the lottery? It's on Apple TV. Oh, that's the one that my mom really liked. So I fell asleep during an episode of Severance, and then it auto-played the next show, and I slept through 2 episodes of that Prime Target show. She was like, this is a really good show. We might have to go back and rewatch the first 2 episodes and finish the series. Yeah, I want to acknowledge him, and the button to acknowledge is the K button. And that turns on my wipers, so that was going to get annoying really fast. I want to see if he pays me more if I talk to him. Or if I acknowledge him. Also, check out Shrinking. I really enjoyed Shrinking. I really, really enjoyed Shrinking a lot. My mom loves Harrison Ford. I loved, I don't fucking know his name, the naked guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I think it's a really, really, really good show. Harrison Ford's monologue at the end of the latest season, like, that got me a little welled up. I was like, holy shit. I don't know if he's acting or not, you know? Not sure if there's a new season or not. There was one a little while ago. Jason Segel, that's his name. Yeah. You acknowledge people with your wipers? I mean, if they're in oncoming traffic, yeah. How else am I supposed to talk with them? Throw them a cup with a string on it? Aussie, hello. This looks like a zombie game now. No, I made a new friend. He doesn't have a shirt. That's his nipples right there. Hello, Aussie. How was your date night? How much fun did you and the missus have? What did you guys do? Tell me about it. The Gentleman? Oh, I love The Gentleman. I love The Gentleman. It was the miniseries, right? With Giancarlo Esposito in, like, one tiny little role, right? It's in the universe of the movie with the same name with Hugh Grant, Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam. I've never seen the movie, but it's a mini series, right, Mayo? We watched it a while ago. Oh God, I didn't know it was in a universe of another movie. I thought it felt very interesting and different. Cartoon Network used to show anime between like 1 and 4 a.m. on weekdays. Then they aired the Jungle Cruise Ghost in the Shell. They put up a disclaimer that basically said, do not watch this. If you do, we take no responsibility for psychological damage. Might have to check that out. I just started watching Love, Death, and Robots late at night when I'm getting work done on like VODs and stuff. Like my last late night work things that I do. I've got it playing on another monitor. I've only gotten through 3 episodes. I just started it last night. But it's pretty interesting. Hellraiser recommended it to me, actually. Saying that, you know, it was very different, but it was very much like Black Mirror, like an anthology. What's it on? That one's on Netflix. It's like an anthology where every episode is something different. It doesn't connect together at all. It's just every episode is a thing. I liked Full Metal Alchemist. I've heard of that one before. It's very hit and miss. Yeah, Captain Vimes, that's kind of the... That's sort of like the notion that I always have in anthologies. Just the idea that they get a clean reset at the end of every single episode means that they can do whatever the hell they want. By the way, speaking of anthologies, I believe that there's a new season of Black Mirror coming out. And the trailer that I saw for it looked really fucking good. They made the series after the movie. Please see the movie. It's also on Netflix. I'm critical, but I love it so much. Based on your taste, you would dig the heck out of it. And it's called the same thing, right, Mayo? We had a great time. B-Day party at the bookstore. Turned out to be an erotica book. Oh my God, an erotica bookstore, hence no kids. Played adult games while in store, drank adult beverages, got lucky before bed. Aussie! I'm glad that you guys had a wonderful night. Like I said, you both deserved it. I'm sure that you both have worked your tails off. And, yeah. I don't, like, I don't know. I feel like people need to, do nice things more often. I know it comes down to, like, you know, a monetary thing and a time thing, like whether or not you have the ability to go do it. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you guys. Lady just hit me so hard. I was wondering if she was within earshot. I was curious about that. I have a feeling she probably was. Regardless, I am very happy for the both of you enjoying an evening together. Okay, here you go, Yak. We got you home. You didn't even talk to me at all. All right, there you go, Yak. He gives me money. $50? I think I am going to steal his money now. Motherfucker won the lottery, gives me $50. I was watching Daily Dose of Internet the other day. I think it was an older video. It wasn't a newer one. But it was this guy delivering a pizza. And he delivers the pizza. And as he's walking away, he's not even like squared up with the person anymore, like the homeowner. He's like, you know, he's turned tail and he's looking over his shoulder and he's like, "Hey, I just wanted to say that's a really nice house for a $5 tip." I'm like, what the fuck, man? I didn't understand why he said that until Yak just fucked me over right there. Now I get it. Now I get it. I understand now. This isn't a Princess Bride situation. It's right in your wheelhouse. Okay. Made in 2019. I'll have to check it out then, Mayo. No promises on how quickly I can get to it, but if I'm scrolling through and I see it there, I got the time, yeah, I'll take out a chunk of it. Or I'll watch the whole thing, one of the two. It's... Oh my God, Francis, what the fuck? I can't read that. We need that money now? We do. We do. We do. What movie is it from, Francis? What movie is it from? I'm assuming it's going to be a funny movie that I would like to watch. But I feel like I will gather a lot of information out of the title alone, so I don't recall. My partner and I have a date planned for when I'm back with her in the summer for a bookstore picnic sunset date. That's adorable. Sunset. Is it like a long distance relationship, or are you guys separated because of employment and like life pulling you guys away into different living places? Euro trip? Interesting. I might have seen that when I was younger, but I can't remember. If I did, it was on Comedy Central and everything was censored, so. I'm in school on the East Coast and she's in school on the West Coast. Nice, Sunset. How long have you guys been together for? I'm assuming a little while, probably, right? We met before then? Yeah. I was going to guess, like, if you guys are doing a long distance thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people nowadays do meet their significant other online, but you just didn't strike me as an individual that did that. Excuse me. I think that's the first time I've ever hiccuped on stream before. I've said this once. I've said this a million times. I do my best to respect the microphone. But I'm just so tired. I'm just leaning into the microphone now. I don't care. Yeah, we didn't meet online. I don't know how people can do that. You know, there are a lot of aspects about like what I look for in a relationship that would prevent me from meeting someone online. And if I did meet someone online, like it would be they wouldn't know, but it would be a massive compliment in and of itself if I was even remotely interested in pursuing anything. But I'm a very present person. And if I can't feel like what it's like to be around you, it's difficult for me to want to do it anymore, if that makes sense. Like, 100 biddies from Mayo.
Euro trip. HaLLoW doesn't know if he's seen it. Also, Scotty doesn't know.
That's okay. Yeah, that's from the okay. All right. Yeah, I definitely have seen it, but I didn't see all of it. It was on Comedy Central. Exactly. I need to know that I feel okay next to them. Yeah, I'm a very like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, I think everybody feels a certain way when they're around people. I feel very intensely when I'm around people. Like they make me. What the fuck is going on over there? What the fuck? Oh, it's just because it's turned over, I guess. You guys know that I'm an empath. I'm a very empathetic individual, not by choice. It's just kind of the way I came out of the box, I think. If like I can't tell how I feel around a person until I'm around them, you know, in real life. I can get a really good idea about it online, but I can't like 100% know, you know. Alrighty, everyone, I'm gonna head out. Got to shower, eat dinner, finish the rest of this bottle of Maker's Mark. Till next time, my friends. Dr. Garrett, it is always good seeing you in my chat. Thank you so much again for the 10 bomb at the start of the stream. You have yourself a good night. Tomorrow's Stardew Sunday. If I get to see you, I would love it. If not, I will see you back on Monday in my summer car once again. I'm surprised Mama HaLLoW didn't return you when you came out of the box an empath. There was no receipt. There was no receipt. Okay, so I think I have a little bit of time before... Yeah, I got just a little bit of time. So I'm going to look up something really fast. Grandma, my summer car. Grandma is outside from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're going to go visit Grandma really fast. Before... milk, sausage, and sugar. We're going to go visit Grandma before we go down to Flattari. Because we have the time. Because we can. And I don't feel like driving this thing out of the ditch, so I'm just going to do it this way. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have thought that through. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me just get it right in there. There we go. Okay, great. Wonderful. I'll have to drive a broken windshield van out to Flattari's. That's fine. That's fine. No big deal. Okay, you go over there. Sugar. And sausage and milk. If you came out of a box, they put the wrong batteries in because you got too much juice. No, with me, batteries were included. They were soldered in. I'm kidding. I don't have any batteries. It's a nuclear reactor. I have a rod of uranium in my gut.
Disguising that real impact, HaLLoW. It's one of your best character traits and one of the main reasons I follow you.
Aw, thank you, Francis. I appreciate the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you. It can be a good thing and a bad thing at times, you know? There's a duality in everything, even the good things. I know that doesn't make sense, but it is how it is, you know? How you doing? Hello, Ghostly Miko. I'm doing good. It's good to see you tonight. Plushie, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go. So, I am going to go see Grandma. You know... No, I'm going to take the truck. We're going to go fast in the truck. Oh, no, why would I do that when I can just go to Grandma and then pass my driveway? I'll just take the van. I shouldn't have elected to take the truck. It was a dumb choice. I just thought I would be able to go fast. There we go. Okay, and then you can go over here. There we go. With my power of Super P, I can lift anything that I want to. I can be anything that I want to. So that heart blip that you had was almost another Chernobyl. Yes, pretty much. Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly.
What the hell of it?
HaLLoW, I desperately need a new chair for working from home. You get in the right gear here. Okay, here we go. My current is a cheap DX Racer knockoff that probably has 6,000 hours of work from home in it. I have had a loaded Herman Miller Aeron in my office for over a decade, and I love it there, but I want something I can relax in more at home. I was thinking Secret Lab. Any recommendations? If you already have a Herman Miller, and if you like the Herman Miller, I recommend their what's it called? Embody. I recommend the Embody if you want something you can lounge in, Mayo. The Embody is the most comfortable chair I've ever sat in my life. The downside is that it encourages a little bit of slouching. So if you're looking for something that is more enjoyable to sit in, but doesn't like forcibly hold your posture, then I would recommend the Embody. As far as other chairs, aside from that, my sponsorship with Ewin Racing or Ewin Gaming Chairs or whatever, like they make a nice chair, but it's not ergonomic. And the moment that I sat in the Herman Miller, I realized what I had been missing out on all these years. So if you're really looking for like something that is going to give you some mileage, it's going to be comfy, definitely go and try at least an Embody. I lay back as far as possible in both chairs. Bad for my back, but soothing for my anxiety. You will love the Embody. Don't even second guess it. If you have the finances to get one from the store and try it and either return it or keep it, whatever, they're also $2,000. You can get them on sale. But also keep in mind, Aussie, yes, you are absolutely right, but Mayo is telling me that they already have an Aeron. So they're no stranger to the price tag of it. I have a saxophone that costs $1,200, and I have a saxophone that costs $6,000. They both do the same thing for the most part, but they're meant for different things. They're meant for different like purposes. One is for marching band, one is for very nice concert venues, and you know, etc. Same thing with my violin. I have my student violin, and I have my professional violin. I have my student guitar, and then I actually only really had 2 student guitars, and I got rid of one of them, so I only own one now. But at time and place for, you know, higher end equipment, and if you're looking for Mayo, something that's really nice, and you're familiar with Herman Miller, then I without question, I recommend the Embody. I think that if you lean all the way back, you're gonna fucking love it. And even though it's a price tag that is a fair bit up there, if you... Oh, shit. Grandma died. actually don't know if she died or not. I don't know what time it is. So let's just wait here for a little bit and hope that the milk doesn't spoil. Because that would be super duper unfortunate. I'm going to do this. Okay. Grandma! Grandma! I don't even know what it looks like when she steps outside. I wish I knew what time it was. We're going to wait here for just a little bit. When I saw the clock, it said it was 6. And I'm fairly certain that, what's his bucket? Flatari doesn't even open until 10. I think you should go dancing tonight and get your watch back. I can't. It's on Saturdays only, so I got to wait until Saturday. Probably what I'll end up doing is I'll play for a day offline. Advance time a day. So that'll be Thursday, and then we can play on Friday for Monday stream to do the inspection. And then it will hit Saturday on Monday stream. I hope I can do it that way, at least. My training hall is coming along nicely. I thinned out and created some new librarians to get rid of the doubles. Now I have 24 librarians, giving a total of 36 unique level books. Hell yeah, Chaos. That is what I'm talking about, man. But yeah, Mayo, just to wrap up what I was saying, if you know, if it's too much, you can use Facebook Marketplace, especially if you're in a bigger area. I'm gonna 0% finance whatever chair I buy so I can swallow the price tag. I just hate having to buy this stuff online without being able to put my butt in it. The office stores only have crap these days on display. Yeah, you won't be able to find a Herman Miller, I don't think, in a store. Like if you're in New York, yeah, you could probably find one to put your butt in. But if you're in like a city that is not a massive metropolis, you're probably not going to be able to find one. If you are in a large city, you might be able to find a used one and you can go try it out. But I'm telling you, dude, I stood for 5 years, I believe. Minneapolis, gotcha. I just bought a new chair and nearly broke my back in 7 hours. Really, Catman? What chair did you get? Was it just like a cheapie from Office Depot? Or Costco or something like that? The chair that really fucked my back up came from Costco. It was, I've seen other people have it too. Like, there was just something about the hard seat that totally destroyed my back. Like, yeah, it was a $300 Serta oversized chair. Damn, Catman. Well, hey, man, I hope you can find something that works for you. I hope you got your money back on it. But yeah, Mayo, I'm just telling you right now, when my ass plopped down into the Herman Miller, there was not a moment where I thought I wasted money or I wanted it to be cheaper. I would have been, had I tried the chair before hearing the price, I would have been okay spending upwards of like $2,500 to $3,000 on it. And I know that that's a massive price tag, but I want you guys to think about how much time I spend in my chair. Like, I have my 3.5-hour streams. At night, I usually get some work done on either cataloging VODs or something. Regardless, it's about another hour of time, something like that. So I've got about 4.5 hours right there. Leading up to my stream, it takes me about 45 minutes to get set and ready. I got to restart both computers. I got to get the alert set up. I got to blah, 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 blah. There's just like a lot of shit that I got to reset the counters. I got to, migrate the VODs over to the hard drive. Could you claim that? Oh, 100%. It was 100% a tax write-off. Yes. Yeah, absolutely, Captain Vimes. Oh, yeah, not even probably, Sunset. Without question. Without question. I wrote without question. Does it support your head when you lay back? No. But they make an aftermarket headrest. I did not get it. I like to tilt my head back and pop the top of my back when possible. So I didn't get it, but they do make them. So like I was saying, 3.5-hour stream, hour after stream is over, usually late at night, and then an hour before stream. So we're already talking about 5.5 hours in the chair. If I want to record something during the day, that's about 30 minutes of setup, getting my voice warmed up, getting the game ready, doing a couple recording tests. And that's every time I record, without question. I always have to do vocal warm-ups. I always have to make sure my computer is in working order. There's a whole laundry list. And then I record for about 2 hours. So some days I literally am in my chair for 7.5 hours. It is absolutely an 8-hour job. I think on average, I'm probably in the chair. If I had to guess, I'm probably in the chair for 6.5 hours on average, something like that. 5 to 8 hours is a good window, Sunset. Yeah. But lately it's been on the upper end of that spectrum because I've been releasing YouTube videos, because I've been working on, you know, so many other things behind the scenes. I'm designing merchandise right now. I'm designing a really fucking cool set of hoodies, completely custom. I'm constantly trying to like level the stream up and do other stuff. I'm looking at a new way to do giveaways. I'm looking at bringing new music, not into the stream, but into the YouTube channel. So I'm browsing all of the music that I want to use for that. There's been a lot of stuff over the last couple months. So yeah, hoodies. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a really fucking cool hoodie. I need to get it, you know. Rookie numbers between the travel agency and streaming today. My buddy's in the chair for close to 16 hours a day. Catman, I know it is a pretty penny, dude. But I'm telling you, if you have back problems and if you have the credit to get it, there is nothing better than a Herman Miller. And if you are in a large city, you can find them used. Absolutely, without question. I don't know if you need like headrest support or anything, but yeah. I'm 9 hours a day, 3 days a week. I'll look into Embody and see if I can find one to sit in. Mayo, it is, if you can't, and it's been a month and you're like, I need it. Oh my God, I actually think Grandma did die. Like starting to become concerned that she might have bit the dust, I think. Because if she dies in game in the rally race, like, or she gets hit by a car, it's permadeath. She doesn't come back. She got ran over by a reindeer. Is that the name of one of the racers? I work from home, so I do full 8-hour days. Then I play video games at the same desk after work, so I get a lot of use out of my chair. Yeah, Kigo, you and I can relate because I'm just talking about the amount of time that I spend in the chair working on stuff. I have a sit-stand desk. I like to put it up from time to time during the day. I get up, I do laundry. You know, like I sometimes will crank out like some push-ups or like something in my room to like get the blood flowing and whatnot. But yeah, work from home is a very stationary lifestyle. And if you are in this chair, if you are in a chair for long periods of time, there is no shame in shelling out a couple dollars for that, you know, more than a standard Office Depot chair. Because the benefit that you get from saving that money is only going to come back to bite you in the ass with back pain or with neck pain or with shoulder pain or with ass pain or, you know, God forbid, blood clots. That is something that people who are in my position have to worry about. Yeah. On days that I work, I'm up at 5:30 a.m. I work until 5 p.m. and I sit down on the couch with my family listening to some guy scream apologies on the internet. Oh, Aussie. It is wild to me that I have somehow become part of your guys' routines. You are very much part of my routines, but all of my routine comes back to this stream, you know? It comes back. I shouldn't say it comes back to this stream in particular, even though it does. It comes back to my overall content because now I'm starting to branch out. I'm trying to do more things. But if I'm being straight up with you guys, you will always be my home. This will always be my home. Even if I start getting gajillions of views over on my YouTube channel, if I find a way to thread the needle and get that algorithm hooking into my content again, I'm not leaving you guys. Like, this is everything to me. This Twitch stream and everything that we built up together, I fucking love this place. And I couldn't mean that with any more sincerity. I genuinely couldn't. The chair I'm in now came from an estate sale for $10. It's the best chair I've had up until this point. Good for you, Noah. I use a gaming chair I got from Costco. It's comfy enough for me. I can't justify the Herman Miller cost as much as I would love one. I don't itemize, so write-off isn't happening. Yeah, and that's another big part of it, is some people don't itemize. They just take the standard deduction, or whatever the fuck it's called, and I don't do that, because I spend a lot of money on stuff. Like, just think about the giveaways, chat. Just think about how much I do on the giveaways alone. I very, very much am. Any capital that I get from I'm a business-oriented person. Even though I have a lot of fun doing this, and even though I don't feel like this is a job, I treat this very, very much so like a job. I take it very seriously. I have a lot of fun while I'm doing it, but that's part of that's one of my core qualities is if I'm doing something, just because I'm having fun with it doesn't mean I'm not taking it incredibly seriously. And I don't know why I've always been like that. Whether it's music or gaming or production, or I mean, just listen to my fucking microphone. Like, I didn't have to go all out like that, but I did because I wanted to. So, HaLLoW & Co. Ltd. Yeah. Redemptions, and I love this community. I'm going to get a hydration. I'm going to do a posture check. I'll do some dad jokes. You can refund all the points, Steffi. I have missed so many of them. I don't know whose hydration I'm getting. Cheers, chat. I genuinely am concerned that Grandma is dead. I think she might have died. I'm looking up the page again. She is at her house every day from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, I think she got hit by a rally car. Genuinely, I think that's GG for Grandma. We can come back and check again. But I don't think she's around anymore. She should have been out by now. That's the only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. She might not come out while you're looking at her at your house. Instead of milk, maybe bring Grandma an alarm clock. All right, we're going to Flatari's. She might not come out when I'm looking at her house. You might have a good point there, Aussie, but I have seen everybody else have animations, including Tiemo when he gets to his job. He gets off the bicycle and he walks in the back door. So, I don't know. Oh, it's only on clear days. It's getting ready to rain in your game. Trevor, you have solved the mystery, my friend. Well, let's be real here. There's a non-zero chance she's dead. You're probably right, though, Trevor. She's probably still alive. She probably just isn't coming outside because it's getting ready to rain. Let's go to Flatari. Let's buy the wheels. Let's get this bad boy slapped together. Because next time, I was hoping to do this tonight, but it looks like it is indeed going to be next time where we put the wheels onto the Satsuma itself. I don't think he's going to be able to do it right away. I think we're going to need to pick up the wheels next stream. You need to go take revenge on the racers? I do. Don't worry. I will disqualify every single one of them on the day I race. They're all going bye-bye. I have no competition. On clear days, it's getting ready to... Oh, wait, hang on. Did I reread that? I think I did. Yes. Grandma has a face straight out of a horror movie. I always looked like she just sucked on a lemon. I always thought she had a very puckered kind of look. It's kind of a cross between that and a zombie that's been floating in the water for 3 days. Okay. So, we'll go to Flatari. We will buy the wheels. We'll have him assemble them. But we're going to do them one set at a time. Because I don't... Oh, my God. I don't want him getting confused. Why are you all the way over here? I don't want him getting confused. What the fuck? Don't want him getting confused with the rims. Because I want my rally tires to be on the plain looking rims, and I want the other ones to be... Actually, maybe we just roll the dice. Maybe we just let him do what he's gonna do and hope he does it right. It looks like the faces of the photos of people who watch the tape in the ring. Yup, that's exactly what it looks like, Riffers. All right. So, once we're done, hopefully, Flatari will at least have matching sets where he's not going to combine rims from another set. I don't know, but I hope. I hope. And at the end of the day, I also have that last set of rims which I'll probably end up getting another set of tires just for that in and of itself, because if we're going to be wearing down the treads of the tires driving around, then yeah, I should probably have just like a beater set that can last, you know, in the interim if something were to happen with the other treads. So one thing I want to say really quick, chat, about completing the game. I want everything on the Satsuma. I don't want to just get the girl and call it good. I want everything that this game has to offer for my car on my car. I want to have... Basically, I want to pimp my ride, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I want a fridge in the back. I want an Xbox for tailgating. I want it all. I want it all. Okay. Wait, hang on. I need to turn the fucking thing off. There we go. I've never heard that song coming out of here before. Kind of a bop. I didn't know he liked K-pop. Nice! $3,200 for that junker. Okay, cool. All right, let's see here. So I need... none of these. I don't need any of these. I don't know what any of this is. Final gear change. I don't know what that is. Bumpers, boot lids, hoods, door. That's none of that. Car paint job. Custom paint. Custom colors. Rim polish, painting. Here we go. Okay, all right. I need the Gomer Gobras and the Europiskas, the rally tires. I can only get one at a time. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Gomers. I don't know why I have a 10% discount, but I'll pay it, or I'll take it. Okay, and now I need to leave the rims here, right? Okay, so if these are the normal ones, then I want them on these rims. So I'm going to do this. And just make sure that he knows where they're at. Time to watch some sitcom with the lady. Take a couple melatonin, 250 milligram gummies, and 500 milligrams of Ambien. Been having a hard time sleeping lately. Good night, everyone. Thanks for the advice and the conversation. You know I'll catch the rest in the VOD. Mayo, I don't think you're going to miss too much, man. You have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Always a pleasure to see you. And I'll catch you in the next one that you're able to make, all right? Tomorrow's Stardew Sunday. My Summer Car returns on Monday. Telltale is on Tuesday, which is probably one of my favorite episodes of the entire series. Actually, there's a lot of great episodes. I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of great episodes. But yeah, Tuesday is Telltale. And then I'm off on Wednesday and Thursday. I might be off on Friday as well, chat. I've got a vet appointment with Knowledge. She's going in for surgery. She's getting a couple teeth removed. So I might be a little bit busy. I will let you all know, though. Okay? So yeah. Put some spinners on your rims? I wish I could. All right, chat. I think we did what we needed to do. Let me see something really fast. Oh, there isn't a service brochure anymore. What is this? Dino Matty. By Dino Time. What is this? For an hour? What is this? By Dino Time. Does anybody know what this is? Grant access for 1 in-game hour? What the fuck is this thing? Overreads engine output. It's like a computer thing. Dino tunes the car horsepower and such to check the horsepower? Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and it's got, like, computer stuff. Interesting. Okay, all right. That's good, then. Don't have to worry about that. I'll maybe do that another time. Okay. Well, I guess I'm done. I can only do one set at a time. I was expecting him to be able to do multiple sets, but at least that removes my confusion over whether or not I'm going to have a problem with him mismatching the rims. Can usually check it and change it to get more. Okay, I might do that then. Maybe before the rally race or something. And I think I'm going to take the pavement from right here. We'll take the pavement back to Lop, and then we'll go home. And I got to be really careful because I don't have a windshield on this thing. Which means I think I can eat a bee on the road. It's overclocking for your car? Gotcha. I love how he only gives me access for it, or to it, for an hour. I don't know if that's IRL an hour or if that's in-game an hour, but in-game an hour is like no time. I've trashed the rims on my car parallel parking, but they're 19, so I'm not going to replace them. Just going to have some find some place local that can get a really good rim. I'm not reading it! Riffers, are 19s large? I don't know anything about cars. You almost got me, Riffers! You almost got me. I am always on my toes around you guys. Oh my God, how are you going so fast? Good looking out, Aussie. Sunset, switching to the phone for the night. It was another great night of great discussions. Thank you for fostering such a lovely and little niche internet corner for us. Sunset, thank you for being part of the corner. You guys aren't the people that make up the corner. You built the corner. Without you guys, it doesn't exist. There's no room here. It's just a wonderful group of people. You have a good night. Enjoy your lurk. I'll see you when I see you. Fairly large for a car. Gotcha. Okay. I figured that's what you were implying. Because you didn't want to get him replaced, but then I was also like, maybe he doesn't want to get, you know, like a repair job done on them because they are smaller and they're not worth it, you know? Is this a corner, sir? This is a theater. My favorite was the time I got King to tell Alexa to turn the lights on. I remember that. That was fucking hilarious. We're going to have to remind him about that. Speaking of which, we were supposed to get together to record another episode of Heavenly Bodies, but we both totally forgot. It's not a bad thing, though, because the editor that edited the first episode, I want him to edit the second episode because he did such a good job with it. And I want him to... well, he's busy right now, so I'm just waiting on him. So next time we get together, I'll remind him about that, see if he remembers. Eco cars run 13 to 14 inches. Regular cars are about 15 to 16. Usually 17 are either upgrades on higher end cars. Interesting. So here's a question for you then, Riffers. Does that mean that you have less room for the tire itself? Because the rim is taking up so much more room? Like, do you need, like, special thin-walled tires or something? I don't know how any of this stuff works. I'm not a car guy. I have no idea. There we go. But yeah, I have zero idea. There was a time where I wanted to, like... I was thinking about plasti dipping some things to protect it more than anything. But I never ended up going down that route. It was a coworker at the pawn shop that recommended that I do it. On my Dodge. He was like, yeah, it would look really good. It'd save, like... He pointed out a tiny little rust spot that was kind of showing up on the rim. And he was like, it'll save that from happening, and if you don't like it, you can just peel it right off. It's like a rubber kind of stuff. And he showed it to me on his because he had a spot where it was peeling off a little bit where he hit the curb. I was like, oh, damn, that's actually not that bad. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. No practical knowledge or anything like that. I kind of wonder if I had been exposed to cars a little bit more as a kid, if I would have, gotten a little gung-ho about them, because I do get very passionate about certain subjects whenever I'm presented them. Like in day-to-day life, you know what I mean? Just, it's got to be, the right circumstances, but even just like gardening, excuse me, it was presented to me in a really good manner, and I just became very passionate about it. So, some newer Volvos run 22-inch wheels. Holy shit, dude! Heckin' high end, like you were saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to say, we didn't make a whole lot of money, but we made a little bit of money, and we made some progress. But most importantly, we've got the first set of wheels getting put together. So that way I hopefully can, on Monday, pass the inspection. Because I need that in order to start taking Grandma to church, in order to pick up the gal that is with what's his bucket in the yellow car. I should probably really learn her name. Like, not just learn it, but remember it. Depends on if the car is designed for the larger rim. Larger wheel well can take a thicker tire, but if you're upgrading rims, you may need a low-profile tire to fit your wheel well. Better handling, but worse ride comfort. My 19s are stock, so I have normal tires on. Interesting. Okay, well, I learned something today. Yeah, HaLLoW, for example, our car, its summer tires have 18-inch rims, which require low-profile tires, about 1.5 inches wide sidewall. Yeah, because, like, sometimes I see that, Chaos, and I always wonder if the rim is just covering up the tire or if the tire is just really thin. The winter tires for the car is 16 inches, and the sidewall is about 2.5 inches. Interesting. Interesting. HaLLoW, have a wonderful night. A pleasure as always. Chat, it is always a pleasure when I'm hanging out with you. Seriously, thank you so much for a wonderful broadcast. I do my best to be entertaining, to be respectful, to be interesting, to be, something that you guys can keep coming back and watching every night. And especially, like, we've had a lot of nights like tonight where there's just a lot of shit going on out there. And I feel like, I just feel like I would be fake if I didn't talk about some of it sometimes. And I don't outwardly search for those subjects, but if someone offers me, a path to go down, sometimes I will just run right down that path on whatever that subject is. I just want to know, I want you guys to know that a lot of where I'm coming from on a lot of the things that I opine on is that we are all different people with different experiences, and vilifying everyone else for the sake of one group is never a good thing. It's always about coming together, and this community is an example of that. So I hope that that translates in a lot of what I say. Sometimes I feel like I fail. Sometimes I feel like I do a good job. I probably have both of those ass backwards sometimes, but regardless, I have to say it sincerely, that my whole goal here was to create an open and welcoming place for anybody to, enjoy company, to make friends, and just build a sense of community that I really feel like is sincerely lost in a lot of parts of society nowadays. Whether or not that applies to you and your community or you and your, surroundings, it is not that way for many people out there. So I very, very much hope that translates in the way that I hold myself, in how I communicate with you guys. If I fall flat, I apologize in advance, and in belated fashion for anything that I may have said in the past. But it really always just comes down to trying to be as decent as I can be, trying to be a better person than I was yesterday. And I think that that's something that we can all strive to do, whether or not we get it right or not. So yeah, with all of that said, ladies and gentlemen, I had a lot of fun tonight. It was a great stream. Y'all are a great bunch of people. And I look forward to tomorrow when we come back to play some Stardew Valley. We are in year 2 of summer, I think. We're in the beginning of summer. And I'm probably going to keep farming some Iridium so that way I can go out and get more sprinklers on my garden and get ready for An epic year 3. Year 3 is going to be the year where I start building the farm the way that I want it to be built. It'll probably begin over the wintertime. So the more of those sprinklers that I can get, the better. So that I don't have to worry about watering anymore. But anyway, I'm rambling a little bit, and I'm ready to go rest my voice. It's very sore tonight. I had a lot of fun chatting with you guys. I hope that you guys did too. All good things, though, they must come to an end. And that right there is where I'm going to be tipping my hat for the night. Thank you so much for the bits, the follows, the subs, the resubs, all of the love, including fucking Baby Shark. I am very grateful for you guys. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, noon, night, whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. And I will see you guys. God damn it, you mother! God damn it! How could you? How could you? Thank you, TNT, for the 1005 bits. I will see. God damn it. I will see you guys